Last time on the Don and Mike Show.
It was God who was just saying to them, F you. That's how I interpreted it. God was saying, you know what? He's okay. And all you other guys, F you.
I don't think God says that.
Sure he does. He's a merciful God, but he's also a vengeful God. And you know what? We wouldn't have the F word if God wouldn't have given it to us.
That's a point. That's a point you could argue with theologians everywhere.
The Don and Mike Show.
Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara Show. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara Show.
Hi, welcome to our show. The son of a beast.
Hello, everybody. You got the Don and Mike Show. Coming to you live. 4 hours every weekday. From the studios of WJFK, Washington, D.C. Broadcasting nationwide and coast to coast. You can call Don and Mike anytime for free at 877-365-3636.
That's right.
But turn your radio down. Know who what you do call. Don't call to play the name game. No calls to rape women. Don't ask when they're coming to your town. And don't call telling jokes.
That's right.
The Don and Mike Show.
TV's Leah Remini. Jack Diamond is a horse's ass.
You can get it.
That's right.
Move to your left. Move to your right. The Don and Mike Show. The best thing you're gonna find. The Don and Mike Show. On your radio.
What?
Get into it. The Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime, toll free at 1-877-365-3636. That's 1-877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
Everybody loves Don and Mike.
It's the Don and Mike Show, and they'll say what they wish.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
I'm sending him a Valentine's Day card.
Make sure you get it in by noon today.
A deeply religious Valentine's Day card.
Really?
I was in the shop all day, and I said, hey, storekeep, I see the section for wives, for uncles, for brothers, for girlfriends, for husbands. Where's the section for the Son of Christ? Wow. Bill Hochberg.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rob Spiewak. Take it away, Rob.
I'm Rob A. Rob Spiewak from the Don and Mike Show on WJFK, and I want to know, are you ready to help our team do a big win over the Giants today? What do you say, fans? Rob Spiewak.
What do you say, fans?
You know what? I got called something for Valentine's Day, too.
What's that?
I bought a dozen long stem roses, but then just kept the stems and made them a crown of thorns.
Well, he is the Son of Christ.
Oh, you loved it. Good fit. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Perfect and all the ships at sea. Hey, perhaps you've seen them dancing at choo-choos. It's Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Robin. Hello, and thank you for listening, everybody. Don and Mike Show, nationally syndicated. Yeah. I know it doesn't sound like it, believe me. This is what national syndication is like via Westwood One, Mike.
Oh, come on now.
The network of the discerning broadcaster.
There you go.
And it's a new episode we have for you on Tuesday, February 13th. Phone number same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was.
877-365-3636. 877-365-3636. That's your hotline to the hit.
Welcome to my world.
Now, we have one goal on today's show.
Won't you come on in?
To make it home before
Miracles, I guess.
primetime television starts. Yay.
Still happen. Don't think it's going to happen.
Well, you live farther away than I do.
Yeah, I never made it home for primetime television. Yesterday's show, though, I got home actually got home this morning.
Yesterday was a long one, man.
Oh, yeah, you know, and it's my turn, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's filled with you and mine.
That's tight, Mike. That's
Filled with you and mine.
That was tighter than a nunny's cunny. That's mucho tight, man. Tight makes right. The nunny's cunny. So, yeah, yesterday's show, out of control. Once again, you know, they love the fact that we stay on past our allotted, at least here on our home station on WJFK. They love the fact that we stay on past our allotted time.
Love is a strong word to use. Yeah.
Well, they love it when we stay on till 7:30
on the dot.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't like it when we stay on it.
1 minute past 7:30 and they begin to have seizures.
And yesterday was another day when it was like 10 minutes until 8 o'clock when the show was over. So we got to get a hold on that today.
We sure had a good time. You know, even when we're fighting with people, we have a good time. I mean, we really do.
And unfortunately, you know, Buzz prepares his newscast. All day he sits at his little Charlie Brown desk.
Waiting.
He prepares the news and waits.
Right.
And then right as we're ready to go to Buzz, that's when the F starts hitting the fan.
That's right.
So today we're going to, the object of today's show is going to try to be to leave on time. I'm going to try and get Buzz's news in today.
I think we should. Yay.
Of course, we got to start by talking about tomorrow's contest.
Right. A contest that you haven't given up on, right?
No. This is what derailed us yesterday. And we got tons of Mr. Perfects coming in today. We're going to start interviewing them. Momentarily, they're going to be here. All these guys who think they're Mr. Perfect, who are going to be auditioning for the blind date tomorrow. Now, you know, I get mixed signals from our producer, Charles Broyhill. Do we have the Broyhill? You should keep the Broyhill tape out at all times, Robbie. Will you grab that one for me, the tape of Charlie communicating?
You haven't lived until you've let Charles Broyhill be your acting coach, which I had about a half hour of today.
Oh, Mike, you know that little voice thing that I did for the TV show, Yes, Dear?
Yeah, the thing you did, I believe, in one take that they accepted and got on TV?
Yeah, it was
Mine's not. I've got to tell you about what's going on with this.
It was Mike's turn to do that, but listen, we got to set up the contest first, though.
It's not going well. There he is. Here's my director.
So, Charlie Broyhill. I'm in constant communication with the guy. I really am. I call him up on the monkey phone.
You speak his language.
Yeah. Click and grunt. And throughout the last week, we've been talking about this contest. How we looking with girls? We're looking okay, he says. Looking okay. 5, 6. We're going to do fine. Well, yesterday, all at once, he comes in and he says, I got one girl I'm sure is coming in for the contest.
And he did it in such a way that he was gleeful about it.
Yeah, he's happy. You know, he's happy when we look like a-holes.
You said it yesterday, and you put it a beautiful way that I can't improve on. It's twisted in the wind. We were twisting in the wind, and he was delighting in that. There's the man right there. There's my director.
Now listen. First, it's rude to come in with food in your mouth.
With food in his mouth? He's coming in with his dinner plate.
So, he comes in. Hi, Charlie.
I just came to listen.
He came in. He's very happy to tell us that only one girl has signed up for the contest. Right. And then he tells me during the break, and this is like when the show's severely going into overtime, during one of our commercial breaks at the end, he comes in. You know, it's really funny. Listen to this tape while Mike and I get to watch you eat.
Right. His hand low on the fork.
I'm sorry to be using a fork.
His fingers are down like right where the tines of the fork are.
What do you enjoy, Charlie? Was that some mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes.
And macaroni and cheese?
Macaroni and cheese.
The Carb Lovers Special?
And chicken.
There you go.
I'm chicken out.
Because they said, what's going on? And he says, well, some women have called. And now, keep in mind, it's like 7:30, 2 days before the show's supposed to air. And he says, I think women don't like the fact that you're classifying them as hot, not so hot,
right,
near the wall, and Broomhill pig status.
Right. They were that was scaring some of them away.
Yes. Well, that was the insightful.
That was the insightful analysis from our man about town.
That's what I got from Charlie. And just incidentally, this whole conversation of him sitting in the room, just not stopping him from eating.
Still eating. We should give him a snorkel so he can get some oxygen.
I'd be doing this if I was back in the other room. I just wanted to be here for it.
So, I don't want to give up on this idea. However, I do think I've come up with a wonderful compromise.
Really?
A wonderful compromise for the girls and the guys.
Okay.
First, we'll take the restrictions off. That we'll take women of any size or shape. Women of any size or shape. Okay,
Shape. You almost put another word there, and I think. Can you say the S word with the I sound?
Shape?
Yeah, because I don't think you can.
I don't know.
Like he shite the bed. He shite the bed.
Charlie Broyhill shite for brains.
Hey, we're working on getting home at 9 o'clock if it goes like this today.
Charlie Broyhill enjoys throwing his shite against his cage wall. Learned that from his mom. Okay, so listen, here's the deal. Tomorrow, we're going to do the blind date, and I think that I've come up with something to even the playing field.
Now, that's interesting. How are you going to do that?
Hey, listen, first, whoever Mr. Perfect is, and we're going to be interviewing the guys today, the guy who's going to be blindfolded and not able to see the women, he's going to be naked. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
The girls will be able to see him. He will not be able to see them.
Really?
And the caveat that I'll give you women, and if you don't like this, then we're going to just drop this contest and we will move along. Topless with thongs.
So topless and he's completely naked.
Right. The girls come in. The guy is sitting right there in the same chair that Charles is enjoying his shot.
And there's no blindfolding?
No, the guy's still blindfolded.
The guy is blindfolded.
So the girls get to come in
and see him.
And check
fair.
it out.
That's fair.
Because if the girls are going to be naked, there's no reason the guy shouldn't be naked. But the point of the whole deal is to have a blind date where a guy picks a girl based not on what she looks like, but her personality.
Exactly. So the guy will be naked and blindfolded. So it'll be equally degrading for the guy.
Yes, and the girls will come in, and again, we're still planning on doing the same way.
Do the girls have the option of total nudity?
Yes, they do.
All right. Of course.
But in an effort to make sure that we at least get more than one girl participating,
right,
we're going to do just topless and thongs.
And you get to see your potential dream date naked.
Yes, now, and he will be Mr. Perfect.
Right.
I mean, in that regard, we are going to keep up our end of the deal that we're going to find the most perfect guy we can to go on the dream date.
So now I guess, how he looks naked enters into it, too.
Now, girls, listen to me now, girls, that we will have still the same prize, $1,000 for the girl who goes on the date with the guy tomorrow night.
And now, even if you don't win, you get to see the guy naked.
And we have great runner-up gifts for the girls who aren't selected. Stuff like DVD players.
Chocolates?
Yes, chocolates, Mike, and
candy,
flowers, and spa packages, all the stuff that girls like for Valentine's Day.
Fantastic, sweet-smelling stuff to cover up the smell.
So we need to know if, in fact, there are girls who would participate in the contest with these new, fairer rules.
So you get to wear a bikini bottom, a bathing suit bottom.
Thong would be fine. Your
gym shorts?
Your underpants are fine. Gym shorts? Hell, jeans.
It's a topless contest.
Right.
So you just have to be topless. The guy has to be completely nude. You'll come in, and he will interview you while you're answering questions and looking at his penis.
Yes, correct.
And women of all kinds, no categories.
Yes, that's right. We're no longer going to categorize the women as hot, medium hot, near hit the wall. A regular strip trivia or some event like that. So really, hold on, the inside line is ringing.
You say that it's an even playing field. What you've done with this compromise, you've actually just improved enormously this contest for the women participants.
Right. But we need to know if the women want to play the game.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Because if the women don't want to play the game, well then, we'll just save $1,000 and we'll do something else tomorrow.
Yeah.
The world does not hinge on this one contest.
Very good.
I mean, I like the original setup, and I thought we had tons of girls, but apparently, I don't know, at some point in the translation, I know that we said all nude like 1,000,000 times, and Charlie says all the girls that called up and said they wanted to play the game, it's like they woke up the next day and they said, all nude? Well, I don't want to be all nude.
So now it's just topless.
Just topless.
Unless you want to, it depends on if you're really comfortable with your nudity. That's happened before.
Yes, and the dude will definitely be nude. We're not homos or anything. And, but it'll be funny for the girls to be able to see the guy blindfolded, like, look at his genitals.
And for the guy that wins this thing, our suggestion is going to be scrub it up, dub.
Right, that's why we're really
sit here and have butt odor the whole time.
We're really going to try to have to find Mr. Perfect. And all those Mr. Perfects that we interviewed on the telephone yesterday.
Yeah, now it changes for them. Those guys that were really eager, perhaps now things have changed. If they're, if you think you're perfect, you're a single successful guy who's real good looking, but you have a teeny weeny.
And I keep thinking about the the Tom Cruise guy who called yesterday. There's always a Tom Cruise guy when we do a contest like this.
Yeah, now that changes things. Now we might have a little attrition on the part of the guys, but you know something? There will be no problem because we need one guy, first of all. You know one guy will be willing to do this.
Yeah, it's like strip trivia. I mean, really, even though we're not homos, we could do a show with naked guys every day. Guys would come in here and pull down their pants every single day on the show. If only women were as ready to get undressed for the Don and Mike radio show.
Right.
God, this would be a better place.
Well, I sure think you have extended the olive branch to the women of our listening audience, and we should get a wonderful response to this, I would think. Wonderful.
And, you know, hey, if it doesn't fly, it wouldn't be the first time we've had an idea that people don't go for. We'll just move on. So, ladies, if you're interested in this compromise, you got to call now.
Right.
Because right now is the time that you'd have to be here tomorrow anyway to start the contest. Oh, and, yeah, you'll also get to meet famous wrestler Mankind.
Mankind will be here.
He's going to be our special Valentine's Day chaperone for the event.
Good.
So let that be a bit more of an incentive for you. That you don't have to show your cooter, and you get to meet Mankind.
What a day it's going to be for some special lady and Candy.
Oh, yeah. Now, listen, we're selling this as hard as we can.
Well, there's nothing to sell now. I think that this stands alone, and I'm waiting now for the women to wake up and smell the coffee and jump right into this contest.
I think we got to have a minimum of at least 5 babes for this contest.
Oh, I think you should double that.
And the girl again who wins the contest, she goes on the date with the Mr. Perfect tomorrow night, a limo down to the Palm Restaurant, and she pockets $1,000.
What woman wouldn't like to check a guy out in totality before they go out on the date?
All right, let's see if we have any lovely ladies calling. Hello.
Hello.
Don and Mike show.
I love ball odor. Oh, my God, smack me with that olive branch. Woo!
You love ball odor? Did she say she loves ball odor?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, Miss Piggy calling. I think she was maybe being sarcastic.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Ball odor.
Hello.
Oops. Well, it's not going well.
Lost another one. Hello, Don and Mike.
You can't say it that way.
You can't say that.
He hangs up. Come on now.
And furthermore, any guy with a Corvette does not have a 9-inch penis. He used the word for penis that we had to take off the radio. I think, all guys who have Corvettes, and I use Jack Diamond as my example.
Right.
Any guy who has a Corvette has a small penis.
Hey, it's a Corvette with a rooster in the front.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
What I would like to know is what does it have to do with why do the girls have to be naked? If the guy can't see them and he's going to be asking them questions, how does it...
Okay, the girls have to be naked because this is not the Jack Diamond show. This is not the good morning, happy, we want everybody to feel great show.
Well, the whole idea of the girls being naked is that we're going to know what they look like, and the guy that's blindfolded isn't, and we're going to tell you, the listeners, exactly what they look like while the guy is interviewing them, and it's it's going to be interesting because we'll know what they look like, and we'll see how that compares to their personality.
And listen, what are you, a homo? You don't like hearing hot chicks on the radio?
No homo here.
Well, what's the problem, bud?
No problem, but you're having such a hard time getting girls to come in because you're like, hey, let's have 10 girls come in here and get naked.
Do you understand?
And the guy will be blindfolded, and he gets to go out with one of these 10 girls.
Do you understand now the premise of the game, though?
See, the thing is, you as the listener...
You don't. He's just a pure ballbuster. You have no intention of calling to really understand what we're doing here. You just want to bust balls.
You as the listener would be able to hear exactly what the girls look like. The guy who's playing the game here in the studio, Mr. Perfect, he will not be able to hear that.
Right.
All right.
And furthermore, what guy who's not thinking about the high hard one doesn't want to at least hear naked chicks on the radio?
Well, I'm not thinking about the high hard one.
Well, I don't know. It sounds to me like you are. Let me give you the quick quiz. What's your favorite Ricky Martin song?
Excuse me?
What is your favorite Ricky Martin song?
I couldn't name one.
Really?
Could not name one.
Liar!
You're crazy.
Please, tell me, what time is Will and Grace on?
I'm not sure. It's Thursdays.
Yeah, see, you're right about that.
I ain't lying to you. I had to turn it off the other night. When I turned it on, the very first thing I saw was Will's boyfriend.
No. Right. No, I think perhaps that you're just not being true to yourself, sir.
That's right. I think for the rest of this conversation, you'll be known as Niles Crane.
Niles.
Do you get that?
I get that.
Well, you don't seem to get much else.
Niles is banging the servant, or whatever she is.
No.
The servant.
Okay, now it's banging. What's the matter with ye? You know, in real life, Niles likes the high hard one.
Does he?
Oh,
How do you know that?
Is that a revelation? Well, I know it because when I was giving him the high hard one the other night, he turned around and he said to me,
"You're the best."
He said, "You're the best," and he said, "Some people won't understand our relationship. You're going to have to explain our relationship, I'm sure, to some of your dumb listeners."
Right.
And I turned around and I said to him, as he was just giving it to me, I said,
"Oh, he was giving it to you? I thought you were giving it to him."
Well, you know,
you were catching Niles?
Who remembers?
Very it's stuff. It's I know you two are interchangeable.
I turned around and I said Niles, and he said, "Please no, call me David," because that's his real name, right. David Hyde Pierce.
That's right. That's right.
As the reason he has that name, David
Tell
Hyde.
the whole truth. I was in the upper bunk with Bulldog.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't be afraid of your gayness.
I will not be.
Don't be afraid of the fact that, for whatever reason, you're questioning naked chicks on a radio show.
I wasn't questioning, and maybe it's a whole jealous factor of you guys have the position to be able to sit there and call.
Yeah. I think
make up shows the prettiest pee contest.
See, I think it is. It's jealousy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Jealousy.
I think it might be.
Well, you're honest now.
Yeah.
I think that's the most honest thing you've said.
Righto.
So you're jealous of the fact that when we had the genitals contest, that you weren't able to see the genitals?
Oh, I was just like, I get home and I'm like, tell my wife, what kind of job can a man have where he can make up a contest of? I mean, at least you used to disguise a little bit with, like, the hairiest bush or whatever. Now it's just the prettiest pee.
Yeah, well, let me ask you a question.
What's wrong with that?
Did you enjoy that? Were you entertained by that?
Yes. I didn't say there was anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
But see, if you're entertained by it, you should just keep your jealousy down to a dull roar.
Okay,
just enjoy
I should have never called. I'm sorry.
I do believe this guy went home to his boyfriend and said, "What kind of a man is it that gets to have a job where he gets to look at women's genitals?"
And then his boyfriend laid up in bed and
Are you making fun of my accent?
and then said, "Come to Mamo. Come to Mamo. Come on now. Hey, what's he doing to bother ye? Is he doing something to bother ye?"
So what's wrong with my accent?
I don't know. Let me see, Jethro. Let's see if we can analyze it.
I figured that was coming.
Yes, sirree. I wonder how ye figured that out. Righto. I tell you, what kind of man has this thing? They used to say the bush and stuff, but now they come right out and say it. I hate that. I wish I was there. I gotta go work that. He's complaining about the fact that the show's become more explicit.
Why?
No one's complaining. No one was complaining about the show. All I was saying...
Well, I think you should just shut up.
Righto.
All right, goodbye.
I can do that.
Get back in your horseless carriage.
My horse's carriage.
No, your horseless carriage.
My horseless carriage.
You're ill-equipped to call the show.
Right.
Right. Ye are ill-equipped to call the show.
I've done pretty well so far.
No, you haven't.
Oh, no.
That's another problem. It's the delusions of grandeur.
I tried to tell you why I might have made the mistake of even ball busting the fact that you had naked girls on the show. The fact that it might have been because I was jealous.
You put sentences together like an artist throwing paint up against a canvas with his hand.
Well, listen, my job is not a radio DJ.
Well, what do you do, sir, if I may be so bold to ask?
I'm sure you won't make fun of this one, but I am an explosive ordnance mechanic.
Cool. Well, then, wait a minute. I'm not going to make... You can't say the S word.
You dumb MFer. The guy just said, I blow S up for a living.
What, you do demolition work?
Yeah.
Well,
no, testing, experimental testing. Or Navy base.
Even better. So you work for the military?
I was a civilian.
You're a civilian working for the military.
Right.
What's the last cool thing you blowed up real good?
We just shot off a warhead, if you will, a bomb, 2 days ago. No, let's see. What's today? Tuesday, Friday.
You blew up something with like a real military bomb?
Had tanks,
so you have
personnel carriers.
That's a cool job.
Dummies, men, all out in the field.
You have a very cool job.
And we blew it up.
You have a very cool job. Yeah. We're not jealous of that. I'm not going to go home tonight and say to my wife, I'm so mad. We had this guy. He called us today, and he gets to blow up stuff real good, man.
Yeah, what are you bitching about? It sounds like you got a good job.
I wasn't bitching. I just figured y'all find a way. Like, oh, yeah, it's a real good way for your country ass to do something, blow stuff up. Yeah, I just figured you put two and two together.
You got some issues, my friend.
Listen, we are telling you that you have a great job.
Cool, I appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean, I thought you were going to say something like,
Roto-Rooter Man or something.
Yeah, something involving other people's toilets.
No, it's pretty interesting work, what we do.
I would imagine it requires some level of training, too.
A lot of training.
Sure, so that's cool. And then when you get out of that, like, you can blow stuff up for a living.
There you go.
Right. Okay, well, stop your bitching.
Where did this become I'm bitching?
You're totally bitching.
All right.
You're not satisfied. You should be satisfied. Be happy.
I'm totally satisfied.
Come on, you get to listen to a radio show where you hear naked chicks and you get to blow stuff up.
Well,
don't be so bitter.
You're a lucky man.
You're probably right. I'm sorry.
I know I'm right. Damn. Has it affected your hearing at all? You seem to hear us okay.
Well, you guys, it's no problem. You guys, since I can't put sentences together, but you can so well that I can hear you fine.
Very good.
All right.
Okay, so the angry man. He's angry.
He's still caught up in this whole thing about the way he speaks.
On second thought, I don't really like the idea of you being around explosives.
Why?
I don't think you're stable enough yourself. Do they, give you psychological profiles since you're working with that?
You know what? Hold on.
Nothing psychological. It's all physical, and, there's plenty of aptitude tests and things like that. But
maybe he's just the dude who goes out and gets donuts and stuff.
Maybe he's the guy that runs out in the middle of the field and lights the fuse.
I'm the guy that goes out in the field if it doesn't go off. Hey, man, go check those wires, make sure they're tight.
Do you really do that?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Come on, really?
I got excited there. See, I got so excited that I hope that was true.
No, they do not do anything like that.
No, I bet that is your job.
They would not send somebody out there if that was the case.
You mean like the guy I've seen on the real videos, the guy that's leaning over that big tank and it goes, boom!
All right, my friend. Well, listen, let me quote the great Bobby McFerrin. I enjoy quoting him often. Don't worry. Be happy.
You got it.
Okay?
Later.
Bye-bye. Later.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Hillbilly with explosives. I don't know why. I tell you right now, I went out, we blowed up a ship today. And they get to see girls and they ain't genitals. All I do is press this button, watch things go boom.
I mean, what guy wouldn't like to do that?
You know what? Cool. I sincerely believe that he's the guy when it doesn't go off that they say, hey, Cletus, go out there and double check the wires.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, he had some issues.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Hi there.
I know it's kind of irrelevant now because you're off the subject, sort of, but I was just listening to your comment about the small penis Corvette driving man.
Yes, ma'am.
That's not true.
Who is
My
this?
husband has a Corvette.
Who is this, Jack Diamond's wife?
Fine. He has a fine penis.
No, listen.
Well, hi, Lisa.
It's a well-known fact that the Corvette is a penis extension, honey.
No.
It is.
If that was the case, I would not have married him because that's a prerequisite of mine.
Oh, really? You like large penises?
Yes, I do.
How many penises were you with before you met this guy?
11.
11? Well, how do you know that you weren't with 11 real teenies? And then,
because I saw those and I laughed and I walked out of the room.
Really? And how large would your husband be?
Well, he's not gigantic, but he's definitely up to, my standards.
Give us a figure.
Oh, 8.
Oh, you're lying.
No, I swear.
8 BS.
It's at least 7.5. I'll measure it.
Okay, hold on. And now it's going down to 7.5. Give us a realistic.
He won't let me measure it because he thinks it's stupid.
Isn't 7 the average?
6, actually.
6 is the average?
Some say 5 to 6, but 6, I believe, is the latest average.
Right.
Oh,
and that's, of course, at full attention.
Yes.
There's no way that your husband has a 7.5-inch member. And drives a Corvette. There's no way.
He does drive a Corvette.
No. The guys with huge dongs, they drive like Yugos because they don't care.
Listen, they have rabbits.
The worse the car,
he's not
the bigger the penis.
Muscle-bound, dumbass driving a Corvette thinking he's, Mr. Hot S or anything like that.
No, I'm sure your husband's the exception to the rule.
He's the golf player, He's not out to prove anything to anybody.
Most of my golf buddies. Yeah, she's got a point there. Most of the golf buddies I have huge penises. They're all laughing right now.
Is your husband one of those guys? You ever see guys like this? You see like one Corvette and they pass another one on the street.
They get the wave.
They get the wave? Okay, you told me that's not the sign of a small penis club? It's like, hey.
Actually, it's kind of a dork club, I think. I always tell him he's a dork for doing that.
Wave.
He gets very upset if he doesn't get the wave.
They wave with their pinkies.
They might as well just pull out their penises and wave with their penises.
Yeah, they're too short. See them thrusting their waist up over the window.
All right. even the fact, I'm going to say the same thing to you as I said to the last guy, that me don't think the lady protests too much. Yep. It was a simple offhand comment.
Sure.
You felt so strongly about it, you have to call and defend your husband's penis.
Just let me ask you a question. Does he have any jewelry, any male jewelry?
Absolutely not. He even was not thrilled about having to wear a wedding band.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. That shows that there's potential there. Is it an old Corvette or a new Corvette?
It's an old one.
Well, that's different, too. Because there's a cutoff point. There's a cutoff.
How old?
84 or 5.
Oh, so
that still indicates that he has a small penis.
If you talked about one of those like 68,
65.
Yeah.
No, it's not all cherried out and everything with the fuzzy dice and all that. He doesn't go to Corvette shows, nothing like that.
A lot of guys that you see in those like 1965 Corvettes that are driving along, and they have like a leather jacket up on top. It's a poodle skirt from the waist down.
Really?
That's what they wear to feel good.
Didn't know that.
Well, honey, your husband has a small penis. I'm sorry about that, but if he makes you happy with it, more power to you.
So then, what does it say about the man that drives the Cadillac there?
Cadillac drivers, they did a statistical survey, didn't they, Don?
Gigantic. I mean, absolutely friggin-gantic.
That actually goes for all GM cars. Most GM.
Well, I have no complaints, but I just wanted to say my piece.
I'll tell you, my family truckster, ma'am, is the Yukon XL. And I will tell you, there's a reason why it's the XL.
Well, we also have an Expedition, so.
Oh, okay, but see, an Expedition is not the XL.
No, it's not.
I couldn't get my hands on a Tahoe. I'm kind of a Chevy person, but,
Gotcha. All right, well, listen. Listen, you're married to a guy with a small penis, but you're very happy. Don't worry about it.
I don't want to brag again, but my pickup truck is an extended cab. Okay?
It had to be.
Okay, there.
Desperately wishing, then. Okay.
All right, honey.
Bye.
You go back home, and you know what? Act like you're in your garden when you look at your husband's penis. What you want to do is get yourself like a watering can, and put some seeds on it, and then sprinkle some water on it and say, grow.
Oh, you're full of it. You're just jealous.
And you also might want to read Jack and the Beanstalk to his crotch every night.
And Pinocchio. Tell his penis to lie.
Okay.
Does he have the jacket?
What, the Corvette jacket?
Yeah.
No way.
Members only jacket.
He is not Jack Diamond.
No, listen, you can say what you want. I will give you that. Your husband is not Jack Diamond. Does your husband have a ponytail?
Absolutely not. Flat top.
Earring?
No.
Okay.
Flat top.
A flat top?
All right. Flat top and a goatee.
Hey, Rob. Is your husband Rob Spiewak?
No.
Is this Carrie? Rob, you can grow that goatee in half an hour. I don't know from one day to the next one Rob's going to. Rob's a hairy guy. For a fair-skinned lad, he's very hairy.
So is my husband. He's fuzzy, too.
He's hairy. He's just Mr. Macho, isn't he? Why are you so obsessed with this? Listen, why are you defending your husband?
I'm sitting in front of 7-Eleven ready to go in and get another cup of coffee. You're done with me. I'm ready to hang up.
Is he a sensitive guy?
In what way?
Sensitive. Let's examine his other side.
Like a marshmallow? Yes, he is.
You spend a lot of time defending a guy who we don't even know.
You're asking me questions. I'm giving you answers.
I made a broad generalization, a sweeping statement.
Your husband, ma'am, does he cuddle after sex?
No, I'm not into that either. I want to sleep. Get off me.
Oh, come on. Oh, you're not normal.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not.
You're not normal.
He can play golf whenever he wants. He can go out with his friends and drink beer and whatever, smoke cigars. I'm out with my friends. Do your own thing.
How big is your penis?
I bet yours is bigger than his. I bet you got a nice 7-incher.
Oh, God.
All right, honey. Well, go get your coffee.
All right.
Nice talking to you.
You too. Bye.
Goodbye. Thanks for calling, sir.
We don't say that very often either. Nice talking to you, but we enjoyed speaking with that woman.
No, I like both of our first two callers today.
My husband has a big one.
We got nobody for the contest yet, but we've talked to two interesting people. Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, Don and Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are talking about guys with Corvettes having small penises. You forget that G-Man had the Corvette.
Well,
Don, you are on the air, sir.
Draw your own conclusion.
Oh, God, let's not go back now.
Joke.
Remember that?
Yeah, one time he got all,
I know.
He got all mad at me. He was talking about how big his balls are on the air. I said, I'm sure I have bigger balls. And he got all pissed off at me.
Yes, that started a big war.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Don't go there.
Hello. Listen, are there any girls that are going to call for this contest today, or should we just cancel the contest?
This is ridiculous.
I mean, I think the Mr. Perfects are already starting to show up. We're gonna start interviewing them. I'm listening to it. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, man, what's happening?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Up here in Greenville, South Carolina. We need to know what's going on. These jackasses at the peak don't know what they're doing.
Hold on, what? Come here, Lisa. Hold on just a second, my friend. Yeah?
I'm sorry, honey. We've had 2 women, so I've gotten 2. One was willing to get completely.
Lisa's still like liquored up from last night.
Wasted right now.
Lisa is so hungover. She was telling us, what'd you have to drink last night?
I had beer.
Yeah, and
Grand Marnier.
Yeah.
Tuaca.
What's Tuaca?
I don't know.
Isn't that like a tequila or something like that?
Oh, God, no.
And?
Tuaca.
Sam.
Oh, my God.
She was with Sam.
Oh, my God.
Sam and I are good buddies. We go way back. And lots of beer.
Lots of beer. She was just telling us how drunk she was last night, that when she woke up this morning,
right,
she still had all her clothes on and she had her muddy boots on from last night.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Yeah, my mom was pissed.
My mom was pissed. Sounds a little wasted. Yes.
And she found my beer that was outside. That she came in with my purse and my half-drinking beer. Like,
half-drinking?
this is on the front yard.
You're half-drinking beer?
Right, whatever.
That's our girl.
So we've gotten 2 women. Nick is probably so mad at me.
Why? Oh, that's the boyfriend, Nick?
Were you out with your boyfriend?
No.
Oh.
Being all drunk. And
you were out without your boyfriend?
Who were you out with?
My sister. One of my sisters.
Really? The sister that went to the Ravens parade or the other one?
The sister that went to the Ravens parade. The
How many sisters do you have?
2 older sisters. Kathy is 30 and Dee Dee is 28. And Dee Dee's the one who's married and has a kid.
Well, on behalf of Nick, let me ask, was there any dancing involved last night?
No.
No, so you just, you sat quietly and just got bombed?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they don't go out and
look at her
and don't have like the parade. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, right. Where'd you go to places like TGI Fridays?
Yeah, just places like that. It was stupid.
Yeah, there's no guys in there trying to pick up girls on a Monday night.
Not to mention the waiters.
I'm not a nice person. Guys don't want to talk to me.
Chicks love the uniforms.
Oh, BS.
I know.
You're very nice. You're very hot. Come on, seriously. How many guys hit on you last night?
None.
Oh, come on.
I swear to God.
Please.
All right.
Now, one guy hit on you last night.
No, I tried to get our bartender to come down for the contest, but he already had a date.
Did you have that shirt on last night you had at work yesterday?
Uh-huh.
And nobody hit on you with that shirt on? Then you are really lying.
Right.
No,
do you remember the shirt she had on yesterday?
Yes, I do.
The black shirt?
XOXO. So out with just the sisters?
One sister, and we met a girlfriend of hers.
Girls' night out.
Yeah. Fun.
All right, well
I'm
then.
going to do that again.
How many guys did you have sex with?
4. Whatever.
Whatever, Don. She still sounds bombed, doesn't she?
Whatever.
What time did the night end? I mean, what time did you finally roll home?
I guess like 2.
It's after 1 a.m. It's a big night.
Yeah, party.
All right, so you got 2 girls already.
Yeah, I've got 2 girls, and this one girl was so excited. I mean, she was willing just to be just naked all the time. Just
good.
Being naked and stuff, so that should be good.
All right.
So, all right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Later. Bye-bye. Is she doing her Keith Richards impersonation there or what? My God.
She's so out of it. She looked like she's ready to puke.
Man.
My mommy woke me up. Lisa, you're drunk. So, and I said, don't we have tape of Lisa's mom?
I do.
Here's Lisa's mom.
Lisa's mom was waiting up when she got
I'm mad. I am mad enough. And yet still very self-conscious that I'm going to write a book. And I'm going to talk. I wanted to believe. And I tried my damnedest.
Lisa's mom.
To believe in the rainbow that I tried to get over, and I couldn't. So what?
There's mud on your boots.
Jesus.
Here's your purse, Missy, and your beer. Oh, God. Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Greenville.
House coat, lit cigarette.
Oh, you same guy from Greenville?
Well, actually, this is a buddy of mine. I'm a buddy of his.
I don't know when we're going to be back on there. Our Bass Ass Network, yes, network,
right.
Westwood One is trying to clear us there.
It's killing me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We'd love to be back on there. I'm sorry.
I wish you would be, because
we're working on it.
This is what I miss, laughing in the afternoon.
Every day we're working on it. Thank you, my friend.
All right, man.
Thank you. See you later. Hi, Don and Mike Show.
Yeah, baby.
All right, well, listen, Lisa's got 2 girls. I guess we'll leave the door open for this contest for a brief while more. Hey, excuse me, Judy Garland? Are there any Mr. Perfects here yet?
Yeah, I heard there's a bunch of cute guys out there. Did you want to talk to a girl? I have a girl on line 6.
Oh, yeah, put her on hold.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Tried my damnedest. She's drunker now than like when we go out and do a Las Vegas style show.
Absolutely.
She really is. And I find it impossible to believe with that outfit she was wearing yesterday that nobody would hit on her last night.
Well, I think there's probably more to that.
More to that story. So what? Yeah, she doesn't want her boyfriend Nick to know.
Right.
But yesterday she had a shirt on that just said, "Hey, look, I've got breasts."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what the shirt should have said. What did it say on it, Buzz?
XOXO.
XOXO. Right. Should have said, "Look at these."
And then it's off to TGI Fridays.
Hello.
To catch a husband.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, is this the third girl for the contest?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. I feel so much better about this whole plan now.
You like the new modified rules?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
I don't care either way, actually.
Really? So you'd be one of those women that would get totally naked?
Uh-huh.
Well, then where were these broads the last week we were talking about the contest? Well, you know what? It's up to you, ma'am.
Right.
Excellent.
It's totally up to you.
Good.
Good. Okay, well, listen, we'll see you tomorrow. We don't want to find out too much about you.
Okay.
Since we want it to be a surprise tomorrow on the radio for Mr. Perfect. Hold on a second, though, please.
Okay.
Hold on.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for your participation.
You know what's great about this contest is with a guy being blindfolded, it's going to be just wonderful for us to know and for you and the listening audience to know what these women look like and then to hear the interview process. And I just think that's going to be super cool.
And it's going to be Buzz who's going to be the guy who's going to, in his super secret password voice, be describing the women.
And I promise to describe them in intimate detail.
Very good.
Yeah, he's good at that.
She has a hair coming out of her nipple.
So we need at least 3 more girls. And we'll start interviewing the Mr. Perfect contestants in a second. But now let's break into this frivolity and try to give away $500 with Secret Song number 6.
It's a tough one.
It is a top 10 song from the 1970s. And Rob, listen how generous I'm going to be. It's a number 1 song.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It kills you.
He hates that.
It's a number 1 song from the 1970s.
Okay.
There you go. Cat's out of the bag now. What did he say?
I got to tell him the artist, Don.
Phone number 877-365-3636. Be the 100th caller right now.
Number 1, Arbitron Radio, the Don and Mike Show.
Down upon the Herbert River, far, far away. Well, I've got sand in every nook and cranny. Pants are wet all day. Yeah.
Rude and Rude. Hey, Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Hey. Time for a call 100. And it's right here, this call. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
This is Brian Root.
Hi, Brian, where are you calling from?
Mobile, Alabama.
Brian, you are caller number 100. And after all the great talk we did yesterday, I know you want to go see it. So congratulations, you won the Hannibal prize pack. Yeah!
All right.
Courtesy of MGM, Universal, and AMC Theaters.
Fantastic.
Check it out and see if it's not the worst movie you've ever seen. But don't take my word for it. Take Mike's word and Frida's word and Bart's word. And
got a lot of people saying to me, was it the worst movie you ever saw? We didn't really say that.
No.
It was the worst. It was the expectations compared to the movie itself. Mm-hmm. That's why I was reaming the movie as bad as I did, because it did not match all the hype and all the crap that goes around with it. And I think the standards for a blockbuster have to be a little higher.
Well, go check it out yourself. Now you got a chance to win $500 with Secret Song number 6, a number 1 song from the 70s. We need title and artist, please. Don't answer till Mike sings like
Lenny Kravitz.
And oh God, I love Lenny Kravitz.
Very good.
Do you really know any Lenny Kravitz songs?
Yeah, I think you'll be very pleased with this.
Is it Fly Away?
No.
Okay, great. Is it Again?
Yes, it is.
Godspeed. Oh, I did it out of order.
Caller, name this secret song.
There you go. Oh, you got a free listen. And as I look forward to Mike singing my favorite Lenny Kravitz song of the day, I'll remind you that the money we're giving away is courtesy of the people upstairs at Main Street Title.
All of my life, where have you been?
Yeah.
I wonder if I'll ever see you again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I decided to give you the whole thing there, you know.
I know you
cutting
were.
it short. It was only half the thing, you know.
He's the highest guest we ever had, right?
Oh, without question.
And that's before he became real famous, back when he was still Romeo Blue. He was just coming off Romeo Blue.
Right.
He was just getting involved with Lisa Bonet, and he came in one morning.
You guys are funny.
He was so high.
You guys are,
He didn't even know that we weren't on the air.
really funny.
We were just talking during a record, and he's like, man, you guys are funny.
Are we back on?
Yeah. Listen, hey, you, Mobile, if you got the title and artist, you got $500.
Okay.
How about a guess or so?
Okay, I don't get to hear it again, huh?
You heard it twice. That's more than most people.
I played it twice.
All right. More Than a Feeling, Boston.
More Than a Feeling, Boston. No.
Oh, for you.
Oh, we're sorry.
No, thank you, though, for calling. Actually, not a bad guess. And don't forget...
Oh, for you.
But thanks.
What?
I thought it was a horrible guess, but thanks.
No, well, don't forget that every guess is a clue for you. No, listen, it wasn't horrible because it was the number one song from the 70s.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Hold on a second, please.
Thanks.
Hold on. So you didn't go to the bank today with my check that said butt sex on it?
No, I know exactly the bank to go to, and I
You do it tomorrow, though?
Because I'm going to try to do it tomorrow, and I will go hopefully to that same drive-through, and hopefully it'll be the same person. Otherwise, what a sticky wicket that'll be.
So Mike will be going to the bank tomorrow with the tape recorder, going through the drive-through with my with my personal checks. Girls, we're still looking for you for tomorrow's contest at 877-365-3636. And Lisa, Judy, if you wouldn't mind, just run in every once in a while when you got another girl.
I did audition for a major television show, though, today.
Yes, that's right. Your role on Yes, Dear.
Yeah, I mean, I did the same thing they asked you to do, and you did it in one take, right? Didn't you go in there and just cut one thing? They accepted it?
They wanted me to be an announcer on a football game while they were watching the Redskins.
Didn't go that well for me.
Why?
Well, Charlie, I was saying, he's my director. I went in and I did the thing where I have to say, are we allowed to talk about it?
Oh, sure.
You were coming in like I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Oh, no, you can.
But I have one line.
What is...
He's coming in and relaxing.
What is the new thing? You coming in? Are you now coming in whenever your name is mentioned?
No, just when a story is going to be started.
Did he give you any direction when you did yours? Did he give you any real direction?
No.
When he came up, you were there in the office when he came up and said that I had to do it again.
Yeah.
And I thought I did a really good job. It's a straight line. Welcome back to the women's duckpin bowling regional championships. Carol Blankenship. Carol Blankenship has a chance to, I don't remember the rest of the line, and I have to do it. Well, I did it yesterday, and I said, welcome back to the women's regional duckpin bowling championships. And then he came in today and said, they want a little less. You know, those TV people always want a little bit less. I mean, you went in and did yours.
And keep in mind, hey, Rob, pull the tape when I did it for Yes, Dear. It'll be a nothing on television, just like mine would.
But it's still exciting to me.
Yeah, okay. So this is when they use me as the announcer while they're watching football. With first place in the division at stake, this should be one hell of a game between...
See, that's more energy. I guess they wanted me. Well, Charlie came in today, my director, and said they wanted more like a golf announcer. And so I had to do, I got a little happy with it today, and I gave him, how many total takes did I give? Different voices did I give him? 10.
Wow. I gave him 10 takes?
Yeah, 10. Because I'm also, it's going out there to Hollywood, so I'm trying to show my stuff. So I'm giving him I gave him Keith Jackson, Al Michaels, Alan Goodman, Regis Philbin, Phil Hartman, Bob Barker, and a British accent, a German accent, and
I'm sure they just want a generic voice.
I know, but it's sell, baby. That's what it was. Thank you. Thanks, but Charlie's going. What was the direction? Because it came right out of their mouths, and it sounded so unlike you. What did you say to me? You said one. I said more. No, you said something else. You said one should. The first.
Oh, the beginning.
Let's listen to this direction.
The beginning should be more like setting a scene.
Okay, monkey boy.
No, you didn't. You said okay.
I know I did. Since I'm a good cooperative person to work with,
Right. Can I get anything while I'm up?
Shut up. Get out of here. Shut up, show. Your brain's got this show on. There you go.
Should have known that.
So it'll be appearing on Yes Dear, perhaps, if they don't like. I would assume that after sending it out a second time, if they don't like my more is less, which is the way I do everything, I do it more.
I know.
Less is more is not something that I'm good. That's why I don't think I'd ever be a good actor on TV, because I can't do less. It's always got to be showbiz.
I just hope they give you the heads up, because they didn't give me the heads up when they were going to run the thing.
When it was going to be on?
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't until I got a call from Charlie. Right. They said, hey, your voice was just on Yes Dear.
Yes, dear. And then we're eventually still promised a place on that show with speaking parts.
And incidentally, I don't know if you read today in the Washington Post that both of those shows that we're associated with are top 20 cracker shows.
The White Top 20.
Yes. I love this when they break it down. Whitey and Black.
Right.
What I'm surprised they didn't give us the Hispanic list. They alluded to it in the newspaper, but they didn't print the list. I love the differences between white households and black households. For the show, like, the number one white show is ER. And that's what the white households, black households. Number one black is Monday Night Football.
In an effort to separate us as much as possible.
Number two white is Everybody Loves Raymond.
Hey, all right.
Number two black is the Parkers. And I, like many whiteys, I'm sure said, who are the Parkers?
When are the Parkers on? Because I'm not familiar. I guess I would be I hate to be pigeonholed like this. I guess I'd be a typical whitey.
You're whitey.
I don't know when the Parkers is on.
It doesn't say, but they're on UPN. Then the next three favorite whitey shows are all Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Okay.
And then the next three brother shows are The Hugleys,
right?
Moesha, and Girlfriends. And again, I've not heard of any of those. They're all on.
Well, you've heard of the Hugleys and Moesha.
Yeah, but I mean, I've not seen them. Right. I don't. Why? I couldn't tell you what night of the week that they were on. Right. Let me see. When you go down the list of the black shows,
are there any crossover shows?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. For instance, ER is number 8.
Okay.
On the black list. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is number 12. And can I just speak for the black community? And I think I
know the black community always likes you to do that.
Because I'm the blackest guy in here. You shouldn't support this show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because they never have brothers on that show. They never do.
It seems to be a white-dominated group that's on that show.
You tell me an episode where they had a brother. I guarantee you this. A brother's never won $250,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
You might be able to find a brother that's won that kind of money.
I don't think so.
I've seen black contestants on that show once.
Every time I turn it on, they're all white guys.
I should say, I've seen a black contestant on there one time.
One time.
And I'm not usually a fat, nerdy white guy that wins.
That's right. And I don't think you can count the celebrity editions.
No.
Like when they do the rock stars or when they do the actresses and stuff, when they can purposely put brothers in there.
No, just regular contestants.
Right. Okay, let me see. Then also on the black list, 60 Minutes.
Okay.
That's a good show. Judging Amy.
Yeah.
Who knew?
That's pretty interesting.
Who knew?
Surprising.
I didn't even think Whitey like that. That's number 17 on the Whitey list.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Judging Amy.
Now, the Whitey list is a mess.
Amy Brenneman from my hometown.
Yeah, because after Millionaire, you got Frasier, The West Wing. Then you have Will and Grace. Every Caucasian should be ashamed that the Will and Grace is on our list.
Specifically because of that woman. I take the gay thing out of the equation.
With the voice. I just have one thing to say to you.
Yeah.
I just want to say.
I hate crap like that.
And then The Practice, football, Just Shoot Me. Ugh, what's wrong with Whitey?
Hey, it's the power of David Spade.
The number 18 Whitey show
What?
is the Weber show.
It's not even on anymore.
It's that dumb show with the guy from Wings.
Well, why is it on the list if it's not on it? Well, when the survey was taken, it was still on the air.
But number 20 in Whitey households, and it's a tie.
Okay.
Between King of Queens and Yes Dear.
That's terrific. Those are all the shows that we have been associated with.
Now, let me see. Not one Fox show made either the Brother list or the Whitey list.
Okay.
Wow. However, Hispanics love Fox.
They like the reality programming?
They like everything on Fox.
Fantastic. I'm surprised that
The number
Fox
one
didn't get there. I mean, Fox has some good shows.
The number one Hispanic show is The Simpsons.
Okay.
Also on the Hispanic Top 20, Malcolm in the Middle, Dark Angel, That 70s Show, Fox Thursday Night Movies, The X-Files, Titus, Malcolm, Wednesday Edition, King of the Hill, Cops, and America's Most Wanted.
Well, at least it's all the good... I mean, you had a shopping list of the good shows on Fox, and I frankly am very surprised that The Simpsons didn't make it onto all the lists.
Yeah.
I would think The Simpsons would still have
they
pull.
should have, yeah. Just number one with Hispanics. Why do they insist, though, in breaking it down into Brothers and Whiteys, though?
It's the job of the media to keep us all as separated as possible.
I guess so.
Actually, the good news about this list is we have more in common in terms of our viewing habits than we have in 10 years. In 1996, there was only one show in that top 20 of either blacks or whites that we had in common, and that was Monday Night Football. Really?
Yeah.
So I think
And
they're
Mike,
actually
how about
better.
this?
So we're coming together, Buzz.
Yes, we are.
That's good news.
How does this make you feel as a white man? The black man has Monday Night Football as the number one overall show.
Right?
Whitey, number 14.
It's unacceptable.
On the Whitey list, Monday Night Football is 3 spots behind Will and Grace and 4 spots behind Becker.
So if you want to statistically analyze that, the white population is becoming gayer.
Yeah.
All right, that's
right.
okay, too. Yeah. As long as we're all coming together, the family of man, that's all that matters.
I believe if you read into this list, I got to tell you right now, I got to turn to my Whitey card. I'm Hispanic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because most of the shows that were on the Hispanic list were the shows that I enjoy.
You know, I'll be honest with you. With Sunday night, I've gotten reinvigorated for that Sunday night lineup when you can sit there and watch The Simpsons, Malcolm in the Middle, and occasionally The X-Files.
Yeah. The X-Files, okay.
And Boston Public rocks, and it's taken over. It's becoming a big show. No, it is.
Monday night on Fox is that fag, Boston Public, Ally McBeal.
Oh, you should see Boston Public.
No, you know what? I'm loyal to Leah Remini, and I'm going to tell her the next time she's on the show.
I watch her show too. I'm watching tape.
Right. I'm going to tell her that you're plugging Boston Public.
You know he will, and I know have to rat you out on that one.
I know. I will.
It's my
Leah,
lot in
you know
life.
what Leah's going to be like. When she finds out that you just plugged Boston Public.
The only way she knows me.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Yeah, let's talk Don and Mike.
Yeah, you're on the air. Hello.
Yeah, why you got to break it down black and white, man?
Hey, it's not me. Listen, you douche. I'm reading a list out of the newspaper, the data that was given out by the Nielsen Company.
In fact, we were asking the question, why are they doing that in the newspaper? We were reading that right out of today's paper.
What, do you think we're just making this list up?
Hey, knowing you, probably so.
Oh, please.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, listen, I know it's probably something you haven't done for a while, but why don't you pick up a newspaper?
Read a little bit.
Washington Post, page C7. It says it right there. Black households, white households. And if I was anybody being upset about this, I'd be the Hispanics, but don't even get their list printed. They just get a paragraph in the story that says what they like.
If we're going to be all separated, everybody should have their own list.
Right. And furthermore, what's today's modern Chinaman watching?
The Asian list.
Yes, I don't see anything.
I see no reason why that shouldn't be on there.
Right. Aren't there plenty of Asians in America?
Absolutely. We should have an Asian list. I'm sure if they broke it down, do you think if they broke it down like that they would have a list for Asians?
I'm sure they would.
I'd like to know that.
They don't watch TV.
Who doesn't watch TV? Asians? Are you kidding? They invented it.
That don't mean they watch. That means they're making them.
Statistics, Reggie White would say that they're probably studying.
Yeah, Reggie White, the great Reggie White. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Jesus.
Aren't we polite? We say thank you, then.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hi, Don. Hi, Mike.
Hi there.
Can't married couples get in on this?
Married
tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow's?
Yeah, married women?
Oh, yes, married women. Well, now, Well, it's a date.
We have a pretty open relationship.
Then I don't see why not.
Are you serious?
Yeah, if your husband doesn't mind the fact that if you're selected, tomorrow night you'll be in a limo going out to dinner with another guy, I don't see why not.
No, he doesn't mind.
Okay, then sure.
Right here, yeah, cool.
You know, normally we frown on the potential adulterous situations. However, I think we can make an exception.
This is going to be like, it's just dinner.
It's a date.
They get in the car, they go to dinner.
But then this woman did say open relationship. So if sex did come up with this gentleman, you would have sex with him. Isn't that correct?
No, I don't know about that. It depends on what he looks like.
There's
See, but she would have sex with him.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, sure, you're in. Hold on a second, please.
Hold on. As a matter of fact, I would say with that woman, if she's selected, the prospects of sex probably greater.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hey, buddy.
I know the reason why Spanish watch Fox.
Really? Why is that?
Why Spanish? That's a very nice delineation. I know why Spanish watch Fox.
Why do Spanish watch Fox?
Hispanic people watch Fox because you don't have cable. It's the only station that comes in really halfway decent and watch the metropolitan area.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Johnny Bigatori calling.
Interesting. Let me tell you why Spanish watch Fox. Thank you. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, do you guys know which black-oriented shows that white people like to watch?
And now another rocket science. Which black-oriented?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to drive and speak at the same time.
All right, on the list of whitey shows, I will tell you that I see no show that is predominantly black in its cast. There are some integrated casts like The Practice. That's on the whitey list. ER, yeah, and Touched by an Angel.
Well, a lot of white viewers like Daffy Duck because that's their favorite black actor.
Like what?
They like Daffy Duck a lot because that's their favorite black actor.
Where the hell did that come from?
Are you talking about because Daffy Duck is black in color?
Yes, he is. My God.
You know, technically Daffy Duck is the ink color that they use is black.
Yes. Interesting.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, I was calling to give you the top Asian TV.
Are you Asian?
No, but I was going to give you a few, I think.
All right, go.
The Iron Chef and Yan Can Cook.
Hey, you can't argue with Iron Chef. That's one of my favorite shows. And Iron Chef, I believe, was canceled in Japan.
Yes, it has. Yes, it was.
It originates, but now it's huge on the Food Network.
Hello.
Tonight we will be using squid.
Don and Mike Show.
Iron Chef.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, yeah, I was wondering if Don knew that his snippet from yesteryear was on during the Super Bowl commercials.
Pardon me?
When yesteryear did their commercial, for when ABC shamelessly plugged all their own shows.
You mean when CBS did?
Yeah, I'm sorry, CBS.
Good job,
they had the two of them sitting on the couch, and then your voice was what they heard on the TV during the Super Bowl commercial.
Really? So 800 million people had the possibility of hearing my voice.
I believe so. I'm not positive, but my wife pretty much thought it was the same as I did.
How come our ratings haven't skyrocketed then, Mike?
I don't understand that, and I sure hope my part doesn't get put on the cutting room floor.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
Radio God.
You know, I picture them getting that tape of my 10 takes and like a room full of producers for this television show just falling on the floor. Or it could go the other way where they're going to say, what's he doing?
Why didn't he just read the line?
Get someone else. Could go either way.
Call the other guy. Call the other one who just did it one time. And really, that's how much thought I gave to it.
I know. Well, I did it one time the first time.
I know.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
I did a few takes.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
You're an actor.
I'd like to.
Hello.
Training.
Radio God.
Yeah, hi.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy back when? There's a guy we used to compete against in the morning that said he was an actor. I forgot the name of the guy. He would work with J.J. McKay. And he said, remember we went on a TV show, and he was one of these guys that said, I'm not a DJ, I'm an actor.
The name will come to me.
I'm an actor.
An actor.
You know, I'd love to be an actor, though. I was doing a lot of that with my arms today, waving them around my head. So what did you think of the takes that I did?
Hello there.
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
Radio God.
Yes.
Duck Butt from California.
Hi there.
Chris Rock confirmed your suspicion last night. Told Larry King that Jerry Lewis is the most conceited man in show business.
What did I tell you?
I'm going to tell you something that during the commercial break, not 5 minutes before you called, this man I'm looking at was telling me that Chris Rock was talking about Jerry Lewis's ego on Larry King. Don said that to me.
I said to Mike, I said, I almost called you last night to turn on Larry King because not only was Chris Rock out of his effing mind.
Hilarious.
Funny. Hilarious. Larry King not getting a word in edgewise. Somehow, he gets on the topic, Chris Rock, of Jerry Lewis. And he said,
God, I'd love to hear that.
Is there a bigger ego than Jerry Lewis?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Larry, when he called him an old white man.
And Larry's only comeback is, but he does a lot of good stuff for the kids.
Oh, Larry.
Yeah, he does good stuff for the kids, but is there a bigger ego than Jerry Lewis? I mean, it was like, Chris Rock slays me, but last night on Larry King, because Larry could offer nothing, it was virtually an hour of Chris Rock sitting behind the desk, just a stream of consciousness.
You know, two comedians now that I'm aware of that have taken on Jerry Lewis. One is Dennis Miller, and the other one is Chris Rock, and they're both laser sharp.
It was beautiful.
Bigger ego.
Because Larry was trying to defend him, and Chris Rock would just look right at the camera and smile and go, is there a bigger ego than Jerry Lewis?
That is
Tell me, is there?
Larry, he's a nice boy.
Are you going to sing and dance with him?
I'm going to do the chance. We have a chance national anthem. You ready? Stand up chance, okay?
Stand up.
Okay. I wrote this song myself. This is a good boy. This is a nice boy. This is a happy boy. This is the chancy man. The little chancy man. We love the chancy man.
The chancy man. You think, how many years ago, after the heart attack, he quit smoking, that he'd have some, it's still like this. And chancy man. Little chancy man wrote the song. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
What's up, dog?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, when's Free going to call in, man?
I don't know why.
Man, she has got a sexy voice, dude.
It can be annoying.
Annoying? Every time I hear her call, I have to go to the bathroom to pleasure.
Oh, my goodness. Your wife will be delighted to hear that.
Take it from a man who lives with her. And I got an earful today.
Hey, now,
Jesus Christ. Let me hold on. Just let me tell you something. Today, in the span of 15 minutes, my wife's Cinderella friends were calling her. It was Bonnie. It was Sarah. They were calling. They're all going to lunch. Going to lunch today, Doris Carlson. So they're setting up this lunch, and
they're going to be wearing the big hats and carrying the parasols.
Every time that I pick up the phone, it would be, hi, it's me again. Is she still there? So I asked you not. After one of the girls called 3 times in a half hour, and the other girl called 4 times in a half hour, the phone rings again. And I just let it ring. And then I hear from the other room, are you going to answer that? And I come running into the kitchen and I go, no, because it is for you. And at that point, I picked up the phone and I said, hello, and it was right as the answering machine picked up.
Right.
So we got all of that annoying feedback.
Welcome to the Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Yeah. Jesus, she got real pissed at me. Real pissed. I'm here making your lunch, and you can't even pick up the phone for me.
So it was another day of the ladies again. Monday or Tuesday seemed to be their day.
Yeah. Well, no, she went out yesterday just one-on-one with a friend of hers.
Really? Will this group be spilling back to your house in the afternoon?
I bet they're all still there tonight. Eating my food, drinking my booze.
Writing lists of men that they've done.
Right. And oh, boy, what a CF it was going to buy a Valentine's Day card today.
Oh.
I know I should have done it earlier. They shouldn't wait till the day before Valentine's Day.
Really?
Well, you haven't gone yet?
No. And I went by like 3 card stores. I became aware of card stores today, but I didn't go in.
I went in. It's too bad that I've sealed up the card that I got.
I didn't do anything I was supposed to do today. You know that. I was supposed to record the check cashing. I didn't do that either.
This card, look at the size of this card.
What a beautiful. I didn't know that you do that.
What?
That you just put the initial.
OF. I mean, I don't mean like OF, but
What's her first initial?
Say it makes me laugh. But that's, when I give my wife a note or something, I write F period. That's, right. So, this card, I'm telling you, nothing fancy about it.
You've been very generous for Valentine's Day.
Well, you got to get her a card. I mean, I know I got her all that junk the other day, but you got to get your wife a card.
All right. The least.
Okay, so this card, you see the size of it?
Right.
It says inside for my wonderful wife. It's got like no poetry or anything inside. It's pretty much blank inside. How much do you think this baby sent me back? $10? $7.95.
Yeah. I'd like to own a card store someday.
$7.95
for paper.
For a freaking Valentine's Day card.
That's a great business to be in. I mean, think about that. No heavy lifting. Right.
And do you know what they had in there today? Besides all of the cards for wives and husbands and everything? For your dog.
Yeah.
They had a section of Valentine's Day cards for your dog.
Really?
Yes. An entire section where it even had the little sign on top that said, for dogs.
Do you think the card stores will be open late tonight?
Oh, yes. This is like the IRS on April 14th.
Right. There's one right on the way home.
Or you know, you really should do.
Hey, fellas.
Come on, sit down, Lisa.
Hey, when Leah Remedy gonna go again?
Yeah, okay. And if the radio's on in the kitchen right now, I'm sure you're getting a middle finger right directed at the radio, directed towards you with that. No way. If that ever got back to my wife, I'd be in the doghouse.
I gave it some thought. No. I did. I thought about it, but I wasn't able to swing by the card store on the way to work.
That's like bad bosses day when we hear bosses do. That's like, you know what I mean? I mean, it's one thing like to ask her to go out and get food, but it's another thing, it's like, remember we got the boss, God, what are some of those things? We're on Secretary's Day where bosses ask the people that were working for them to go out and get. And I like picking out cards, though. I like doing that, but it's a total CF with people there now. Mm-hmm. You know what? I gotta do that in advance because I feel you do get the dummies, don't you? You get all the last minute dummies.
And I include myself there.
I include myself there.
I was there at 1 o'clock this afternoon.
I'll suffer through it.
Buzz, how many weeks ago did you buy your wife her Valentine's Day card?
Actually, I bought her cards yesterday along with the candy. So those are ready to go.
See, that's one day in advance where I think it makes all the difference. You doing it today, horrible. Me doing it like tonight, the worst.
The worst.
I'll just say, and it'll be a bunch of the guys, mouths agape, breathing, just going.
And you know what? You're going to get the picked over stuff.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you're not going to get the best cards.
Mm-hmm. Hey, sir, what is the problem, sir?
You like Streeta?
Hey, when's Leah Remedy gonna be back on there?
What, do you beat off to her, too?
No, I tell you what, I put my tongue in her no-no spot. She is gorgeous.
All right, goodbye. Get out of here.
That would be Horn Doggy Dog.
Don and Mike show. Hello.
Don and Mike, I want to represent the Asians.
It's John Kim, Don.
Oh, John Kim, our yellow friend. Hello, John Kim.
Well, I'm here to represent the Asians, man.
All right, what do Asians watch?
I watch Boston Public. I watch Dateline, 2020, Primetime Live, in like 48 hours.
Reality programming, news magazine.
News. You know why? Asians. Smart.
Right. They can take a television set, put it on a wristwatch.
Right. If they had the Abacus channel, this guy would be there 24 hours a day.
Hey, Buzz, I have to tell you something.
What, John?
I think that you were born the wrong color, bro.
Really? You think so? What color should I be?
You should be Asian because you're such a cerebral kind of guy, you know what I mean?
Oh, I take that as a compliment, John.
Yes.
Thank you.
Goodbye, John Kim.
Bye.
Bye-bye. He didn't mention his favorite show on the Food Network, The Two Fat Ladies.
That's right, John Kim does love fat chicks.
Still running, even though one of them is dead.
That was Don and Mike's show.
Hello, Don and Mike. I need to say, Conan O'Brien has the best late-night TV show. But on the radio, you guys are the best.
I like being compared to Conan O'Brien.
Thank you. Yeah, he does it.
Coupon!
What? For me to poop on. He was doing
You know what? I saw a Conan O'Brien bit last week that I almost peed. You know how Jay Leno does Iron J?
Right.
Okay. Conan O'Brien, and I just saw 2 seconds of it.
What I love is he's busting on Jay Leno, which is just the best thing he can do.
Yeah. He does the backwards Iron J, where it's the real tiny J. Because, Iron J is just the big, gigantic head.
Right, exactly.
So it's like, he's just sitting there on his desk, and out walks this little, obviously something superimposed, but he goes, Hi. Whatever the name is,
Right.
This is Iron Jay.
Are they still using the little dwarf guy that's Jay Leno?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't know where they found this guy, but it's hysterical.
Yeah, it's excellent.
I just wish the other guy, I wish Andy Richter was still there, because they were even better together.
Andy Richter was on a couple of weeks ago.
Was he really?
Yeah.
You think he'll come back? That's what.
Yes, I do. I mean, listen, have you heard of any major deal for Andy Richter?
No. What's he going to do? I thought it was perfect for him to be there. I really wish they'd take the shows and flip-flop them and put Conan O'Brien in the Leno spot.
Amen. There's no way they do that, because tonight is Jay Leno's 2000 show.
Yeah, there's no. I signed my contract in 10 minutes. No problem at all. And I will work without vacation and for the same salary for the next 2 years. Yeah, I'm Jay Leno.
Tonight, to celebrate, and this is the promo I saw today on the Today Show. Jay's 2000th show special. Ricky Martin, Christine Aguilera. God, make me want to puke.
It was timely and topical. It doesn't have to be funny or really entertaining. I'm Jay Leno,
and he loves doing the thing where he goes up in the stands and talks to people, and it's like,
Johnny used to be so funny with it.
Tries to do like his stump the band stuff.
I do like jaywalking. I do. That makes me laugh because when you're exploiting idiots, you can't mess that up, and even Jay Leno can't mess that up. But and I like when he has dumb people on his show. Other than that, I don't laugh at that show at all.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Don is a lucky boy. Mike is a funny boy. Buzz is a sexy. Rob is a daddy boy. Ken is a jackal boy. Jim is a censor boy. Don is a breakfast.
Bravo, well done, sir. Well done.
Oh, man.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello.
You got to be the last call because we got to start meeting. I bet they just deleted that out. Did they delete out when that guy said a-hole?
You should still have the phone.
Yeah, I don't know. We got to get the Mr. Perfect guys in here. So you're the last call. Hello?
Yes, Mr. Don. How are you there?
Hi, we're doing great, thank you.
I want to ask you a favor.
Yes.
I want to go. Can you give me Frida for Valentine's dinner?
It's another person that wants Frida.
Wow. You want Frida for Valentine's Day?
Yes, so much love her.
You so much love her.
Are you from Nigeria?
No.
Where are you from?
St. Thomas.
From where?
Ireland.
Thomas in the island of Virgin Islands.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Wow.
No, I'm sorry, you can't have her.
I love her so much, I want to be her boyfriend.
Well, there's no room in there.
Hello?
There's no room at the end. And I know you...
You don't know how lucky you are, man.
Oh, no, I know how lucky I am. And
I just want to be her boyfriend.
Boy. Mike, I know the other day you were talking about how great it was banging your wife.
Yes.
We had today maybe
What a second.
a minute 40 seconds of pure...
A new record.
Pure heaven.
Isn't it great?
And I said to her when we were done, I said, it's your fault. Because she was doing extra stuff. I mean, that was prolonging... That was not prolonging the act. She's doing extra stuff. Extra stuff.
Extra.
Or she'd actually bend over.
There we go. Okay.
Don't you want to know?
No, but go ahead. I know you want to tell.
Well, no,
you want to tell more than I want to know. I'm not the only one in this room. I know Buzz wants to know.
I kind of want to know.
Okay, so... Well, I don't want him to know. I just want you to know.
You always want me to know. You'd get ooged out, too. Well, no, you wouldn't make this. Yeah, you'd get ooged out if I talked about my sex life in detail.
No, I wouldn't.
I know you would.
I encourage you.
I know you do. Oh, God.
So we got going, and she started doing something, and I said,
all I heard was you started out by saying she reached around.
Yeah, well, she's on top of me.
Right. Okay. And there's an unusual position.
The only position that we like.
Right.
And she reached around and was doing stuff with the bean bags.
Okay, that makes me laugh.
She's limber. She's very limber. And she started doing that, and I said, hey, listen, I got news for you. If you want this to last more than 30 seconds,
right,
you better... And then, whoa!
Wow,
that's it.
Creativity.
Out.
Keep it fresh.
That's it. The show is over.
Fantastic.
Good night.
You like sex?
Yeah, me like sex.
Good.
She shook the dice. That's right, Robbie. She shook the dice. Came up snake eyes.
Oh, no.
7 out, a winner.
Take the dice. Wait for her to blow on those dice. For good luck. She won't do that.
Well, congratulations.
I realize what a prize I got my wife.
No wonder you got a Valentine's card today. You ran right out and got a Valentine's.
Damn it, she's a pain in the ass, and sometimes she's a giant bitch, and she yells at me all the time and tells me what an idiot I am, but I do love her more than anything.
That's nice.
I truly do. Christ, I even wrote on that card today. God damn, this is our 20th Valentine's Day together.
Congratulations.
That's a round of applause.
Yeah,
Polite golf applause. I will accept your gratuitous applause on that.
That's, now on every talk show you say that. 20 years you get the obligatory round of applause.
The automatic applause.
Maybe in 15 years if we get the TV, gig where we get to go on a real talk show, you say, I've been married 30 years, it's like, immediately.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That's a long friggin' time. It's a long time to buy Valentine's Day cards for one girl.
You should be proud of that.
Yes,
yeah.
Oh, I am. I am.
Good job.
Boy, she did it to me today.
That's good. After 20 years.
God damn, she did it to me today.
20 years, it's still as fresh as the day you met her.
The old reach behind.
That's that. Yeah.
I said, wow, what do you do? Whoa!
Tickle me Elmo.
Right.
There you go.
Absolutely.
All right.
I think I believe that might be something that one of those sexperts said on this show one time.
I bet you could find it in one of those books.
Sure. Like in, who's the one who blew her nose and put it in her bra?
Nora Hayden?
Yes, in Nora Hayden's book.
Laura Korn would probably have a certain type of thing like that.
Yeah. Outstanding. It was a good morning. We have to break now. When we come back, I think we're going to get right to the guys, because I guess we have plenty of girls now.
They've been out patiently waiting to audition.
Yes, we will start meeting Mr. Perfect for tomorrow's Valentine's show right after this.
Number 1, Arbitron rated, The Don and Mike Show.
And that night was my son's birthday party. My wife invites the priest. He's always at the house.
Hey, Tony.
I know.
Like Bremen Glade?
Hey, you bless it, I'll eat it.
She's not coming.
Who?
Grandma just called. Started crying and hung up.
She needs a purpose in life.
No, your mother is tougher than you think. So what, no f***ing Dee Dee now?
Hey, Don and Mike, I heard you were having a party, and you're trying to get me to go, but I'm not going to go if there's no f***ing Dee Dee, because, it's just not going to happen. Thank you very much.
Come and enjoy their world-famous love act, Don Geronimo and Michael Mara.
Well, after all the hysteria yesterday, the show's on for tomorrow.
Yeah!
The blind date show. Dude will be naked, and the girls will be topless, they'll be blindfolded. Girl gets $1,000. All of our girls get great prices like DVD players. And one of them's going to go out on a
Feel the break!
dream date
Right.
tomorrow night with Mr. Perfect. Also tomorrow, our special Valentine's guest, Mankind. Fantastic. I love that wrestler. He's very good. Read his book. He's coming in tomorrow. Next Friday night, we're live in Tahoe at Harrah's.
Oh, that's going to be exciting.
With the Las Vegas-style show, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm thinking about next Friday, live in studio from KPLY, our affiliate in Reno, Strip Trivia.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't it be great playing Strip Trivia with some out-of-town talent?
Why not? I think that we get asked that every time we go on the road. I think that's a fantastic idea.
So we start thinking about that.
And bring them out to the show.
Let's meet and also the Las Vegas-style show next Friday night at Harrah's in Tahoe. We will be joined by the lovely Bonnie Bernstein from CBS.
Wow.
And maybe Leah.
Very good.
Can't promise, but Leah might swing out.
She can cure her fear of flying.
Hates to fly. Just to say hi. Okay, wheel in the first guy. Let's meet.
Now, we're going to be voting, right? So we have to have our little voting sheet.
Yes. We're going to try to meet Mr. Perfect. I don't think this is him, based on first glance. Hi there, sir. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Have a seat.
You sure you didn't just come in from the sales department?
Yeah. Lisa, how many girls we got so far? You have a chance to check out? We think it's 6?
About 6.
About 6.
6. We need 6 more.
Yeah. So girls, keep calling. In case you haven't heard the new rules, the girls will be topless.
Right.
The guy will be naked. The guy will be blindfolded, and then he'll pick a girl based strictly on personality, and she will, of course, already have seen his ween.
You're right, Rob. Arthur Bucco. It's Arthur Bucco. This guy is Arthur Bucco from The Sopranos.
All right, well, get close to the microphone, and let's meet him now. Our first contestant on Mr. Perfect for Valentine's Day. You like our new music?
Where did you get this? Start it again. Start it again, please. Start it again. It's too damn funny. That is so funny. I love that.
We just got some new music in.
This is fantastic. I love this.
These are guys who make music with their hands. We're going to have them on the show.
Oh, this is great.
The names are Gaston and Purcell.
Oh, I like it. I do.
And they actually, you know that thing like where you can make the sound with your hands?
Guy used to go on Carson all the time.
Right. Well, these guys are actually making music with their hands.
Fantastic.
So you, my friend, what is your name?
My name's Michael.
Michael, you got to get right on top of the microphone.
Sit up straight, Michael. You're auditioning.
Michael, why do you think you're Mr. Perfect?
I am Mr. Perfect because I'm a master of all trades.
Who is the celebrity you told us you most resemble?
I didn't, but I would probably say I've heard John Malkovich before.
Okay, John Malkovich. No, I agree with the John Malkovich. I wouldn't consider John Malkovich to be the perfect man.
Yeah, John Malkovich, there's the obvious physical issue of the hair. Yeah, I'm sure you get asked that. You seem like you're in tremendous shape. You seem like you're physically fit, but it's the hair issue. You obviously are comfortable with it. You haven't made any effort to cover it up, but you're bald.
That's correct.
What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a vice president.
Of what?
Of a public relations firm.
Okay. So you're a very successful man.
Yeah, I can be.
And you've heard the new rules that if you are indeed selected to be our perfect man, you will be sitting in that chair naked as each woman comes in and looks you over. You don't have a problem with that?
No.
No, you don't. Shocker. May I ask your yearly income just so we can get a full picture?
Mid-100.
Mid-100.
Well, he's the wealthiest contestant so far.
Really? Lisa, please describe him physically, being as me and Mike aren't homos, but you can tell everybody what he looks like. Good, yeah, stand up. And
How tall are you?
6'1".
Okay, looks kind of big, not big and bulky. You work out?
Yes.
Go to the gym? How many times a week you go to the gym? 3 times a week? Yeah, looks like he's physically fit. Can I touch your arms?
Hey, Don, we go to the gym 3 times a week.
I know.
And you guys look wonderfully physically fit as well.
And you're still drunk.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are still drunk. Let me ask you, Lisa. Okay, thank you. Nice meeting you.
Thanks a lot.
Get out of here, Mike.
Good job. Nice audition.
Now, hold on a second.
He hasn't left yet.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. So long, Mike. Thank you.
The personality, we'll give the guy a 0, right?
Yeah, I mean, we would have waived the bald thing, but it just was...
Actually, on the bald thing, on some people can pull it off,
right.
And it is attractive, and it was on the attractive side of not on him, if that makes any sense.
What? Did you like what you're saying is, even though he was bald, it worked for you?
Yeah. Yeah, like it would... I enjoy a nice bald man.
So drunk. All right. But the guy didn't say dick when he was in here.
No, and that's what it's all about. You know, I mean, to be... We're not going to, we're not going to torpedo somebody for one particular attribute. So the bald head, he could have picked it up by maybe a little more personality. I think he was very content with his salary doing the talking. All right? That's the impression I get. Sparkle.
What is the range we're using here?
1 to 10.
1 to 10?
Okay.
All right. I've written my rating. Let's move on to our next contestant, Lisa.
All right. On each person, put the number and the contestant. So it's like put a number 1 and then your vote.
All right. Who is this guy, Lisa?
Hey guys, my name is Robert.
Robert? Yeah. Spit the gum out, Robert.
Thank you. Here's a trash can for your gum. There's trash for your gum.
Robert, who is the celebrity you told us you most resembled?
I didn't say anything.
Are you from a foreign country, Robert?
Yes, I am. I'm from Germany.
You're from Germany! I find 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, then let me say this to you.
16, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's all I can remember.
Let me say this to you as my traditional greeting. Essen mein Scheiß.
Thank you.
So we didn't speak to you on the phone, did we?
No, you didn't.
Why do you think you are Mr. Perfect? Now, let me just say, in Aryan Rob's eyes, you're already the winner since you're German. Because, you don't look German.
Thank you.
Because Rob loves the whole German experience. I don't have to explain why. Yeah. But tell me why you consider yourself to be Mr. Perfect.
Well, I guess I'm interesting. I don't know.
Speak some German for us.
What do you want to hear?
Why don't you talk about how wonderful you are in your native language?
Well, Ich glaube, ich bin schön und sehe nicht schlecht aus und habe eine gute Chance gegen die anderen.
I am a very
Is it
pretty
enough?
man. Go ahead, I'll translate. You just keep going and I will translate for you.
Okay. Ja.
I was gay.
Und ja, dann haben wir das so weitergemacht und nächste Woche hatten wir dann eine dicke Arschparade und haben dann
So I decided to turn straight.
weitergemacht mit der Gehabe und als Karneval dran war.
Now I'm no longer gay.
Who is the celebrity you believe you most resemble?
I've got no idea.
Oh, come on. See, now listen, Mr.
A younger Bob Dylan and...
That's very fair.
I'll give you that.
That's very fair. Yeah, like Bob Dylan meets Alfred E. Newman.
Thank you. And to be nice, why don't we say Jacob Dylan instead of Bob Dylan?
Okay, Jacob Dylan.
Even though he really is more like Bob Dylan.
Yeah, okay.
And what else would you like to say? Anything else?
No, nice to be here, and I hope I win.
Okay. Would you like to sing a German song for us?
No, thank you. I'm not a good singer.
Buzz has to get a good look at you.
Yeah, I haven't seen his face yet.
Buzz.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, hello,
There you
Robert.
go, Buzz.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks to the cab
He
doors.
doesn't look like 60.
Yes, he looks good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
As a German, let me ask you, are you fueled by hatred?
Against who?
The rest of Americans, because we have that view of Germany that never forget and all that. Have you gotten over World War II?
Yes, I have.
Okay, very good.
Yes, I have.
Hi, this is one of Klempro.
Hi. Get out of here now, Klink.
Get out. Thank you, Dankeschön.
A German dude.
Bitteschön.
Interesting.
We got a bald guy who didn't say a word, a bald mute. I know, Rob, you like him.
I hope I'm not giving anything away, but that's the second similar grade I've given. Very good.
I might. Get this one out. I got a break first before we meet this guy, Lisa.
The next perfect man.
This piece of cheesecake.
Beefcake, Don.
Compared to, beefcake.
Beefcake.
Let me just say, though, getting a look at this guy compared to the other two, that guy is Robert Redford, the guy who just came into the bad suit.
The cartoon Paul Gorgie?
That's right.
Well, we're hitting on all 8 today.
Maybe there's a Lorenzo Lamas out there in the lobby.
Walk-ins, welcome.
And we just haven't seen him yet. We will be right back.
Number 1, Arbitron Lake, the Don and Mike Show.
I've got to tell you, today was just what I needed. Thanks a lot, Harry.
It was my pleasure, Mary.
So you'll pick me up tonight at 7:45?
Well, no, I got a few things to take care of first, but why don't we make it 7:45?
Stop it.
Okay, 7:45.
Currently starring in Lawrence of Arabia, it's Don and Mike.
All right, now listen, we have great news about the show tomorrow. It's not canceled.
No, it's on. It's on as scheduled.
The Blind Date Show. We just refigured things a little bit. Have at least 6 girls. Lisa thinks maybe we'll end up with 8 or 9. The girls will be in here topless, at the very least. The guy, Mr. Perfect, who will be blindfolded and will not be able to hear or identify anything about the women except their voices, he will be totally nude.
So the topless women will be able to check out the naked guy, and the naked guy won't be able to check out the topless women, and he will judge them, though, on their personalities and their voices.
And Buzz will hip everybody listening and everybody at home and in their cars as to exactly which woman is which and what they look like. Then the guy will make the decision based strictly on personality. Mm-hmm. And the girl who's selected gets $1,000, and she has to go on a date tomorrow night directly from the radio station
with our Mr. Perfect, who we're in the middle of selecting right now.
Right now, we have nothing that's even remotely close to Mr. Perfect.
We don't have a Mr. Perfect yet.
Let's meet contestant number 3 in the Mr. Perfect contest. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Jason.
Hi, Jason. Where are you from?
I'm from Manassas.
Did you call yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Who is the celeb you told us you most resemble?
I didn't tell you.
Really? Who have you thought about it?
Well, I thought about it, but I haven't figured out anyone.
Lisa, take a good look at this dude. We need a female's perspective.
Yes.
Wow. That's not exactly
That's a good start.
Well, be brutally honest. Do you consider him to be a good-looking man?
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy. How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh?
195.
Do you work out?
Yes.
You go to the gym?
Yes.
Are you a weightlifting kind of guy?
No.
What do you look kind of stocky. Do you lift weights?
Yeah, I go to the gym, lift weights.
What do you do for a living, sir?
I work for a petroleum company.
Really? Yes, you work for oil. Good time to be working for an oil company.
Yeah.
The price is what they are and stuff, you know.
You know, it just strikes me as Mr. Perfect is going to have to come in here not only with a physical package, but he's going to have to present.
He's going to have to be charming.
More personality, and we're not getting a lot of personality from our candidates. No offense.
Well, what do you bench press, big boy? Around 200. 200, okay. Around, not a whole lot.
Yeah. Have you ever been on a date before?
On occasion, yeah.
On occasion?
Yeah, I've done it in the past.
Mm-hmm. How many girls have you banged?
No comment.
Do you make a lot of money?
Enough to get by.
Enough to get by. All right.
How much did you get paid for playing Meryl Osmond in the recent Osmond Brothers TV movie?
Meryl Osmond.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
There's contestant number 3.
I've given out 3 similar grades.
I didn't think it would be possible that I would give out a lower grade than I had already given out.
I can't go lower. Are we using decimals?
Yep.
Well, next time maybe I go lower.
I've gone lower.
Very good.
I've actually gone lower.
Are we bringing in the next Mr. Perfect?
Yep, we are.
All right, the next Mr. Perfect is coming in right now.
Okay, now listen.
All right, this is a dreamy man right here.
I want to tell you something. I'm no fag.
Right.
Oh, but this is the best looking guy we've seen thus far.
Lisa, is this the best looking guy that's come in here so far?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Would you eat him with a spoon?
Absolutely.
Yeah. By the way, what is your name there, Fabio?
Jason also.
Jason also?
No, just Jason. I apologize.
Jason also? Who's on first?
Jason.
I don't know.
Jason, where are you from?
From Washington, D.C.
What do you do?
I'm in information operations.
Who's the celebrity? Did you tell us the celeb you most resemble?
Yes, I did, and that's a tough question, but in high school I was told Rob Lowe, so that's what I spit out.
I think we might have Mr. Perfect right here.
I mean, he's a good-looking guy. In your job, are you successful?
Yes.
You make a lot of dough?
Yes.
A reasonable amount of dough?
How much, if you don't mind?
60, 65.
And how old are you?
27.
27. Good money for a 27-year-old.
That's right.
You got any social diseases?
Nope.
What happened to your last relationship?
My last relationship, I moved. I used to live in California, and I moved out here, so.
Yeah. I'm telling you, this is the best-looking guy.
Yeah.
Rob, I'm sorry, I'm not going to ask. Rob wants to know if you're German. Rob is married to the German guy.
Rob, you just behave yourself over there.
You know, Rob just got a whole German thing going.
Mm-hmm. I'm not German.
You're not German. Well, we hold that as a thumbs up for you.
Now, what type of evening would you help our winner with? I mean, tell us about yourself. We need more. We want you to sell yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
You're a good-looking guy. You're not going to get by on that in this.
Tell us why you're Mr. Perfect.
Why am I Mr. Perfect? Well,
as he strokes his hair.
Crazy. He looks like an underwear model, doesn't he really?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you weigh in at? How tall are you?
6'4".
6'4". What are you weighing in at?
195.
195.
Why are you Mr. Perfect?
Why am I Mr. Perfect? Well,
don't answer a question with a question, please.
Okay. Definitely, have a good time with the girl. Entertaining. Definitely have a great sense of humor. Polite to her. And,
All right, get out. Wait.
I've seen it.
Mr. Burbank has a question.
Have him turn around. I haven't seen the faces of the last 2 contestants.
Okay, that would be the configuration of your studio.
Yes,
all right, thank you. Get out of here.
I don't have a Corvette. Or you go.
Okay. Okay, a little humor there. Hey, there's a little something extra. That's good.
All right.
God, he was gorgeous.
He does look like an underwear model.
He does.
He really does. I'm no fag.
Not bad.
But I'm telling you.
27, makes good coin. And compared to the other guys as far as the presentation, we haven't had anybody that's even talked.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he said something, but he wasn't, we still could get a good-looking guy that had more personality.
Lisa, of all the guys who have come in, is he the one you like the best?
Yeah, I think these guys are a little nervous, too, and I want to take that into consideration.
It's pressure. But you see, tomorrow, when they're sitting there...
naked, blindfolded,
and they're doing the interviewing process, they're going to have to bring a lot to the table, because they're going to have to carry that, because the women who are coming in topless are going to be nervous, too.
I think that every one of our gentlemen here today could pull it off.
Is that it? Is that the last guy?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, then I believe it's time to calculate the votes.
Gee, that'll be tough.
Yeah. What's that?
I think we all feel the same way. You know, he is going away the best-looking guy.
I mean, he's like... Again, I'm afraid to say it because I sound like a fag, but I'm just trying to be descriptive.
No, but I mean,
looks like a soap opera guy.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a soap opera guy.
He's got that going for him.
And he did, have the little joke at the end.
Yes.
Which none of the other guys
He
did.
seemed more real than the other guys.
I mean, he's what we've got.
All right, add him up, Robbie. There you go. Christ. God damn. You might as well just give me my membership to the gay community right now. I gave all the other guys a 1 or less, and I gave that guy like a 7.
You gave him a 7, too? Our 5% is working overtime.
Well, listen, come on.
7. I gave him a 7. Big fat 7.
Did you really give him a 7?
Yes, I did give him a 7. I'd give him a higher number if he'd just been a little more talkative.
Number 4 wins going away.
Yeah, there's no question.
Yeah, number 4 is Mr. Perfect.
But I'd like to tell you who came in second.
Who? The German
guy.
German guy.
Despite my heavy vote for the German guy, because I thought it would be fun to have a German.
All right, then bring Mr. Perfect in. Bring him in.
I just want to say that our music, our new, improved music on this show is fantastic.
Just remember, Mike, guys with their hands.
Guys with their hands. This is quality. The best new production element this show has had in months.
We're always trying to freshen it up for you.
Oh, this is fantastic.
The home listener.
This is great.
So for all of the girls who are going to be participating in the contest tomorrow, let's get this dude back in here. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's give him a round of applause. Our big winner, Mr. Perfect. There he is, Mr. Perfect. Good job. Congratulations.
Can I just say, I'm a little nervous about this. I was already down here, and I heard in the lobby about, this naked thing.
The naked thing, yes.
Well, don't worry, you'll be blindfolded.
Yeah.
If they're wearing underwear, can I wear underwear? Can I just be down on my undies?
No, it's nudity. It's nudity or nothing. And if it ain't you, we'll get somebody else in here to do it.
We'll get the German guy.
Well, I'm a big fan, so I'm willing to...
I tell you, though, you're the closest thing that we've seen to a Mr. Perfect. I mean, at least when the girls come down, it'll be a real decent-looking guy.
Yeah, and he was the most, even though everybody was nervous, he was the most at ease of all the guys down here. And then it's going to be up to you, because you're going to be blindfolded, to pick out the woman you think is perfect for you.
How many women have you got so far?
Six women. And how come you don't have a date tomorrow night for Valentine's Day?
Just timing, the way things were. I'm kind of busy and not, easy to just go out and meet somebody and say, hey, let's go out for Valentine's Day.
I'm going to tell you something, Mike. He's very Dean Cain-ish. I don't know if you're familiar with Superman, but that's a pleat in your case.
A good choice.
That's what I want to say. All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You are our Mr. Perfect.
That's right.
Girls know this. We got you a piece of ass, okay?
I believe now that we have selected our Mr. Perfect, there might be a turnaround with some of the women that might have been hesitant to participate. And we've got 6 now. We could use 6 more.
And Lisa, please, listen, I know you're still half drunk, but please step up to the microphone and tell the ladies about this guy so that they know we're not BSing.
Okay, well, we have a very good-looking guy. He's tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah.
I am
wasted. Fine effort.
Thank you.
Still so effed up.
Angular jaw.
What was it?
Angular jaw. Yeah, women like that. I noticed.
You should have Buzz for that.
It's all I can see from back here.
Well, Buzz, you can see his ass.
Well, not really.
Hey, Buzz, usually when we have, women in here, you come into our studio at a dead run.
Right. That is correct.
He gets his walker and he comes in here as fast as he can.
Moves as quick as he can go, and that's something to see.
All right, well, you are Mr. Perfect. We will see you tomorrow. You get the added bonus of being able to meet mankind. Do you like the Wrestlers?
I'm not really into wrestling, but I'd like to meet him.
I take my vote away.
That's all right. He's already won, Lisa. He's already won.
Your boozy vote of confidence has already been given.
Right.
Congratulations. You are Mr. Perfect. We will see you tomorrow.
And thanks for that great description, Liza. Nice job.
I tried my damnedest.
Get out of here.
Well, ladies, there he is. Mr. Perfect.
Pretty goofy. I liked it.
Perfekt.
Perfect. And now I hope, we were counting on Lisa really to describe the guy, and I hope that the ladies know now, everybody out there, that you have a chance to come down here and date this guy. And he is,
The other guys look like, have you seen the movie High Fidelity with John Cusack? The other guys look like the guys who worked in that record store with John Cusack. I mean, the guy that we got, he's a good-looking dude.
He is indeed, and now I hope the women will respond to that.
It's a magic cocktail when you guys are judging male beauty and Lisa's hungover. That equals fun.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
I feel so queer. I really do.
Yeah, you wear it well. I think all of us are just a little excited that we have such a perfect guy.
I mean, we did come up with a perfect guy.
Right.
To be Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, I just want his back to me. I don't care how perfect he is.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Oh, no, he's going to be sitting right there in that chair. Hello.
Hi, Don. Hi, Mike. I was just wondering what happens if the guy's sitting there and he gets a boner.
Well, if he gets a boner, then he's doing it on his own because he won't be able to see anything.
He's not going to be able to see anything. And, if there's a woman's voice that has that effect on him, c'est la vie. But he's not going to do anything about it.
No, I don't know. I guess I thought it'd be kind of embarrassing.
It's very gay, isn't
But for
it?
you guys.
This is a very gay call.
Yeah.
Why are you thinking about that, sir?
I mean, we're here commenting on the guy's appearance so that you can get a picture in your mind. You were thinking, what, if he gets a boner, what are we going to do, play ring toss?
I was thinking that if it was me sitting there, and I mean, how embarrassing would that be for me if I was asking this girl's questions and all of a sudden I got aroused and, had a boner right in front of me.
Boy, I tell you, you got the box set DVD going in your brain right now, don't you?
Sure do. I don't think there's going to be a chance of. I think tomorrow will be a boner-free show. At least for Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, the pressure of being on live radio, I think will keep the blood flow down.
All right.
Thank you, my friend.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye. See you later. We have interesting calls on
Hello,
the show.
Don and Mike Show. Hey, how you doing, guy? Isn't this guy banned?
Well, he's calling. He's calling it a bad time.
Yeah.
Poor time. I laugh at him more than anybody else, and this is just a crappy time.
Do you suppose he has an angular jaw?
You're banned.
How you doing?
You're banned from the show. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Yeah, hi. I was wondering if that Mr. Perfect kind of reminded you a little bit of Rain Man. I caught a couple definitely's there in his answers to your questions. Definitely a good time with the ladies. Definitely a good sense of humor there.
It's a jealous call, Don.
Yeah,
just
good
jealous
driver.
call.
Good driver. Definitely a good driver.
Good looking guy. I tell you this, he's definitely more handsome than Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, absolutely. And the guy from Germany.
And look,
Hey, sorry, Rob.
Great personality.
I got a big question about this show.
Hey, the guy from Germany, hold on a second, was my second choice.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Well, it was the guy with the angular jaw and then the rest of them in my voting.
Yeah.
So if something should befall the angular jaw.
Yeah, then the crowd gets it.
Good. I just want to say we're all in a lather here. We don't vote on men very often on this show.
Hey, how may we serve you?
Feel so dirty.
I've got a question about this.
Yes.
So if this guy's blindfolded, why are the girls topless? Is that for your benefit?
No, but it's for our benefit, of course, but it's also Buzz is going to describe them.
It's also for your benefit.
Right. See, we're going to actually, because the guy's blindfolded, not just with the topless factor, but so the guy can't see the whole package, you see. And then we're going to tell you what the women look like.
And him knowing that they're topless might incline him to show his true benefit to the women?
What is
that would help their decision.
Hold on. What do you mean his true benefit? What do you mean
by... What are you talking about?
And incline is not a verb.
Come on. Speak English.
I was thinking that him... you describing the girls to the women.
The guy... the guy... Hold on. The guy here will not be able to hear the description of the women.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, that is for the listening audience exclusively, okay?
I was
Stop analyzing it. Do you ever watch Ben Stein's Money?
No.
Okay.
It's just too exciting. I can't stand it.
Okay, well, hold on.
I'm so sick of smartasses.
Your comedy routine.
I am, because we're just trying to entertain you. We're trying to do our job.
In essence,
you do a fantastic job.
Mr. Perfect is going to be in an isolated, soundproof booth where he's not going to be able to hear anything about the topless girls who come in.
Okay.
But we will see them. We will.
So confused.
We will see them, and you will hear the description. But why is it?
I can't wait.
Hey, shut up for a second. Why is it so important to you? No, really. We've gotten like 8 guys like you that just can't let it happen. What is the problem?
Oh, do let it happen. I was just curious.
Well, curious about what?
About why he was blindfolded and they were topless. I didn't know they were going to be.
In all seriousness, how many times have we explained this? 1 million.
Well, I had my radio down so I could talk to you.
Oh, come on,
that part of it.
Please, we've talked about it endlessly for the last week.
For days.
Jesus, come on, get with the concept. Everybody gets to see what he doesn't get to see.
Right.
He might not pick the most beautiful woman in the room. That's the whole point.
And it's going to be very funny when Buzz starts doing his descriptions of these women.
Yes.
And then we will be reacting because we'll know what the women look like. You'll hear what the women look like with Buzz's description, and then we'll hear how the conversation goes.
Maybe the guy will pick the girl with a hairy nipple.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And, we'll be saying things along the lines of, hey, I think she could be the right one for you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're going to be helping him along. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello.
Hello.
Don and Mike.
Yes, we are. Hi.
Hey, I was wondering if you guys were looking for an alternate by any chance.
No.
Oh, come on, man. 6'6", 225. I bench 405.
Yeah, and you weren't here yesterday when we were trying to meet you guys. Right.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
All right, see you later.
Thanks, man.
Bye. Listen, our first alternate is the Nazi. Yay! Excuse me, the German. Yeah. If anything happens to Mr. Perfect, the German's going to be... I think, Rob, didn't the German come in second?
Yeah, he did.
He came in second.
Well, I'll say a little extra prayer tonight.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. God.
Don and Mike are the best. For me to poop on!
All right, get out of here. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
After the guy gets done, he picks the girl, does he get to take off his blindfold and get a, hey, how you doing?
What do you mean by, hey, how you doing?
Well, I mean, they all got to see him. I think after he's made his choice, it'd be kind of a fringe benefit to see what he's been
I think he will get a chance to see the girl, of course, but he will get to see her fully clothed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's here just to go on a date with her tomorrow night for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Oh, what do you got there, a rattlesnake in the background or what?
What is that?
I'm just excited.
No, what is that in the background, really?
No, it's...
You can't say the S word.
All these guys that just, they all want to be here.
It's my cell phone. It's a piece of S. You can't say the S word on the radio.
No. I don't think we've ever done any contest that has been more overanalyzed than this.
Guys, trust us. You're going to listen tomorrow, and it's going to be another episode of the Beach Club, the Beach Towel Club show.
It's a positive because I think that there's tremendous interest for this contest.
There is.
Hey, when he picks his winner and he removes the blindfold, will you be doing a ring toss on his penis?
Boner. Hello.
Dynamite.
Yes, we are.
Hi, what's your question?
Well, no, really. This is one of the best segments of Way Out There I've ever heard. You guys are so gay.
Get out of here. All right, at least that was a good call.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
This is for Don.
Yes.
Don, I know Mike's sensitive about this issue, but Don, your Mexican guy sounds a lot like Major Hochstetter. This radio
knock it off. All right, I'm sorry. I'm not sensitive at all about it. Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you. Thank you, senor. Blink. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hi, we're doing great, thank you.
I would think, actually, the boner would be a plus for him if he's thinking about getting any, because he's going to have shrinkage, sitting there, and they're going to be looking at him going, oh, my God.
Lots of guys...
What am I going to do with that? But
I think it is our powers of description. We have created a frenzy. Unfortunately, we've created a frenzy among the male listeners of this show.
For whatever reason, the show is boner-driven right now.
These boys that are calling want to lay with Mr. Perfect.
It's like this show is Tommy Lee-driven. Remember that video where he's driving the boat with his penis?
Yeah.
Hello?
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 Oh, hi, Tom.
Hello, this is Ishkabibba.
Who is this?
This is Ishkabibba.
Ishkabibba.
Yeah, can I come down and be on the show tomorrow with the
No.
boring?
No, I'm sorry, Ishkabibba, you can't.
Say poof.
Oh. Poof.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, it's Tom Gavin. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Right. Hello, Don and Mike show. You got to pick your spots better, Rain Man. Yeah. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, Don and Mike. It's Kelly calling, just to get off the subject of all these goofy men calling. I want to know, I heard that you're having Mankind on tomorrow?
Yes, the wrestler. Yes, he's coming in.
My son is a huge WWF wrestling fan, and for Valentine's Day, I would love for him to be able to meet Mr. Mankind himself. Is that possible?
Well, I believe if Mom was to come down and,
Come on, don't go there.
well, I'm sorry, that's the only place I can go, honey. We're not doing a charity show here. Don't go there.
I mean, can't we come in and you can just get his little autograph from...
No. Yeah, about Mommy's got to come down and show Uncle Don, show Uncle Mike what she's got going on.
Uncle Don, I'm going, they don't want to see that. They don't want to see that.
Oh, really? Is
It's
Mom...
Valentine's Day, little 12-year-old. It's a family show. You're doing enough.
No, this is Donnie. This is
You don't want a 12-year-old anywhere near this show tomorrow.
This is a show for the Manson family.
No. Listen to me. Listen. You don't want a 12-year-old anywhere near this.
Yeah, I know. I'm complex about what's going on tomorrow as well.
But if you're complex about it,
why? You guys are going to be describing. Here I'm going right down the same alley as the guys are. You guys are describing the women. Why do they have to be naked? Why can't you say, okay, she has a nice blouse? So why does it everybody has to be naked?
Honey, what do you care if people are naked? What
the hell are you calling for?
Well, she's really calling to get a picture of Mankind for her kid.
No, not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
To meet Mr. Mankind.
No, your kid is not going to meet, and his name is not Mr. Mankind.
Right, and I'm sorry you're...
Mick Foley, I know that.
I'm really sorry you're complexed about it.
Well, can we come down there to the studio?
No.
Blindfolded away from all the naked.
No, keep your 12-year-old away from it.
Now, come on, but besides, your 12-year-old should be in school tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Exactly.
But he gets out at 3.
No, teach him a new word. No.
All right, that's it?
Yes.
All right, happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, it's on us, right.
Yeah.
It's on us. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been I would have been a hero. I would have been perfect mom, super mom, if I could have pulled this off.
Now you sound upset.
Mike, I've been listening to you for 15 years, never asked anything.
Now you sound upset. I'm complexed. I'm completely complexed at that.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
If you'd been a better mother...
Hold on, please. Hold on.
If you had been a better mother all along, you wouldn't need to pull this off.
I have a month-old child, and you are going to chat.
Stay away from my baby. Go home and read your child a book. Read a book. Make a hot meal.
Honey, listen.
It's quite a complexing situation.
Here's what you do. You go down to a wrestling store, okay? And you buy a picture of Mankind.
Right.
What are you, right-handed?
Yes,
all right.
I am.
With your left hand. You're right. What's the little brat's first name?
Elliot.
Okay, you're right. To Elliot, your pal, Mankind.
You bother? If you could just see his superstar right there.
No, you didn't.
I would be, you know.
What is
Don,
difficult?
You know how, if you
Honey, listen.
With your kids.
Listen, we are not doing a charity show here. I said
you don't want a 12-year-old anywhere near this show tomorrow. You really don't. You don't want to have a 12-year-old anywhere. We're going to have naked people down here.
But what time are the naked festivities going to be starting?
Honey, it doesn't matter.
All day.
Listen, Mother of the Year. Jeez. And incidentally, frankly, at 12, why don't you start weaning your son on this whole Valentine's Day thing? Why don't you urge him to go get like a 12-year-old girl to be his Valentine instead of mommy being his Valentine?
His girlfriend is the WWF. That's his only.
Well, we're doing a show. We're doing a show tomorrow for adults.
I know, but yes, I was the wrestler there.
You just don't. You know something? You do not understand the word no, do you?
Oh well, I was just thinking that
how relentless.
Long-time listener, supporter.
Now listen, are you married? Is your husband still in the house? I bet you're a single mom, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shocker.
How long ago did he leave you?
It doesn't matter. Which one?
Yeah. No surprise there.
Let me tell you something seriously. Honey, we appreciate the fact that you listen to the show. We don't do a goddamn charity show. 12 years and 9 months ago. No, I'm sorry, not tonight. And goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Mother of a freaking year.
Model parent.
God, Jesus Christ.
My God.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hi.
Hey, I just wanted to comment. I know Mike picked up on how complex that call was, but you should have hung up on it right away when she called it Valentine's Day like 10 times. She has to be from south of the Octaquan, living in a trailer.
Yeah. Well, no doubt. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
Bye-bye.
That was complex things, sir.
Goodbye, my friend. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Not to be picky.
How are you?
Hi, great, thanks.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You know what? I have a suggestion. Not to add to the show, except you guys did miss the boat on the most perfect man. I called yesterday, and Lisa hung up on me, but I'm not mad at that. And you know why she hung up on me?
Why?
Because she asked me my age, and I told her truthfully. I couldn't lie to her.
How old are you, dude?
I am. How old am I? What?
Dude.
78. Don't call me Pops.
Well, he should be our alternate.
You know what? Yeah. If you want to come down tomorrow...
I can't make it now. I'm too far from you. But I enjoy the show.
Well, then why did you call, old-timer?
Well, because, I'm not an old-timer. It's just because I'm 78.
How far away are you?
I'm in Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, please. Goodbye. I'll send a picture of Mankind to your funeral.
Yeah. No, you don't have to.
All right, goodbye.
Foolish us to let our guard down just because the guy was 78.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike, how are you boys today?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, listen, that guy that you're going to have in there all naked,
yes.
There's no way he's going to be able to do anything. He's going to be like Turtle Boy. You know, front head. Ask him what kind of Corvette he drives.
All right, I believe so. Thank you, boy.
Another man pretty obsessed with the perfect man's penis.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, guys, Jeff from Green Bay. I really think you need to have that room at least at 80 degrees, because I can just imagine the shrinkage that's going to happen. Have G. Gordon lay a couple farts in there before this show starts.
Well, every man obsessed with the perfect man's penis.
Everybody, please, knock it off about the perfect man's penis. Please. Please.
But come on, no.
I think we're going to have a huge rating on tomorrow's show.
There is... it's just electricity around this competition.
Palatable excitement over this event tomorrow.
That's right. We're going to have a perfect man in here, ladies.
Yeah.
Ladies?
Yeah, ladies.
Ladies!
Please, we need the ladies. A break. We'll come right back.
Number 1, Arbitron rated, the Don and Mike Show.
Everybody loves Don and Mike.
Okay, hi, this is Dorm Radio, DORM, broadcasting live from the basement of the Science Building. Great.
The Don and Mike Show cordially invites you to a beautiful evening in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. Friday, February 23rd, it's the Don and Mike Lake Tahoe Reno-style show. This gala show will include all the raunchy fun you've come to expect, including the underwear fashion show, of course. The show is at Harrah's of Lake Tahoe, and it starts at 8 p.m. It's first come, first served. So make your plans now. We invite your ass to come on down.
The Don and Mike Las Vegas style show.
I'm cutting the fucking spot, Tony.
Don't miss it. God damn it. The Don and Mike Show.
Right. God, diddly Anna. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Don and Mike.
Yes, we are. Hi.
Hi, how you doing? Hey, Don, you know when you introduced Mr. Perfect and you kept saying, not that I'm a fag or anything?
Right.
Well, after your incident a couple of weeks ago, that Frida confirmed and his wife confirmed, it doesn't hold any water anymore, mister.
Are you talking about the dancing?
Well, dancing, you call it dancing, some others call it dry humping.
You know, I'm beginning to think our listening audience, they have the elephant memories they never forget.
Let it go, man.
You keep the... You're in denial, sir. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you right now, here we were thinking that, after Mr. Perfect, after that segment, we would be flooded with women wanting to participate. Instead, we've got these troublesome lads.
Did you hear? I gave a beautiful, eloquent soliloquy just about an hour ago about how I banged my wife this morning.
There's nothing wrong with being bi, Don.
Supporting you. All right. Touche. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Radio gods.
Hello.
Hey there. What's up with all these fag listeners calling in, these guys talking about penises? I thought we had some guys with some sack here.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But you realize...
Oh, no, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Let me just point out, though, that by you calling and saying, what's up with all these fags talking about penises,
you're in the category.
You are perpetuating the conversation.
Definitely not.
Welcome. No, you are, sir, whether you know it or not.
If you were here, I'd dance with you right now. I swear to God I would.
You'd ask him to leave, and then you'd dance with him.
Just like my British neighbor. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
I would like to make a suggestion.
Yeah.
It's General Burkhardt calling.
How do you know? Never mind, I'd like to make a suggestion.
What?
I'd like to suggest something about the perfect man.
What about him?
I would like his address.
Why?
Because I believe there will be an accident tonight. We must get the German in there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
He wants the German in there.
Burkhardt wants the German in there.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Can I ask them fellers a question?
You're talking to us right now. Hello.
Hey, when I listen to that contest, now, am I supposed to get naked, or am I supposed to just take my top off?
Okay. It's up to you. Enough with this. You'll hear it all on tomorrow's Valentine's Day episode.
And thanks to all the ladies for participating in those phone calls.
The ladies have been calling.
They have.
Lisa says that she purposely has not been putting the calls through on the air.
Right. So we don't hear their voice.
Yeah, that we got at least 6 or 7 hot women.
Good.
For tomorrow's episode.
Hey.
Now, who's sleeping with who? In the tabloid, The Star this week, they've got Puffy on the cover. They've got Kim Basinger's secret date with Al Pacino.
Oh, wow.
But they've got a whole big thing inside about who's sleeping with who. And they had, let me see, I'll give you a quiz, and maybe you can tell me, on the show MASH.
Okay. Oh, so this is a who slept with who?
Yes, who's sleeping with who. On the show, hold on.
That's one of those things where you have to turn it upside down.
Hold on. Okay, see if you can guess in who gave in and dated. Okay, now this is, they're not saying they banged.
But they dated?
I'm going to get to this later with the celebrities who have banged, but they dated. On Friends, of the 6 friends, which 2 friends dated in real life?
I will tell you that I think it would be, is Courtney Cox one of them?
Uh-uh.
Oh, rats. All right, well, out already.
It's Schwimmer and Aniston.
They really dated?
Yep.
Wow.
What about on MASH?
Well, that's easy. Trapper and Hawkeye.
No, come on.
Loretta Swit and Alan Alda.
Loretta Swit and Loretta Swit. Loretta Swit. Loretta Swit.
Keep it the same. Loretta Swit.
Loretta Swit.
Loretta Swit.
And Larry Linville.
Oh, really? Major Burns, like in real.
Wow.
Are they all like dating?
Nope. They just dated.
It's interesting, as you've mentioned too, that are their characters dated too.
Okay. Hold on. Let me go here to musical beds. Now, these are celebs who have slept with each other.
Oh, good.
And this is like the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon game.
Everybody's connected somehow.
Right. Okay. Heather Locklear went to bed with Tommy Lee.
Oh, you're going to have... I know all that. I mean, Tommy Lee and Heather Locklear have...
Okay, then Tommy Lee went to bed with Pam Anderson.
Right.
Pam Anderson went to bed with John Peters, the hairdresser.
Okay.
John Peters, the hairdresser, went to bed with Cher.
When you have a sex partner, you're having sex with everyone they've had sex with.
Wow. Cher went to bed with Richie Sambora.
Who went with Heather Locklear.
Who started with Heather Locklear. So that's how you make... Now, I got another one for you. From Julia Roberts to Jason Patrick. Here's how you do it. Julia Roberts had sex with Lyle Lovett.
Which is still astonishing audiences everywhere.
Here's something more astonishing. Lyle Lovett had sex with Ashley Judd.
You are S-ing me. He had Julia Roberts and Ashley Judd,
fell in love with her.
Wow. What is... Does Lyle Lovett... Is he like Secretariat or what?
Okay. Ashley Judd had sex with Matthew McConaughey. Ellie? Matthew McConaughey had sex with Sandra Bullock.
Okay.
Sandra Bullock had sex with Jason Patric. Jason Patric had sex
with Julia Roberts. Right.
And I'm going to give you one more. And I'll tell you that one of the names in here I don't recognize. But we're going to go from Gwyneth Paltrow to Ben Affleck.
Okay.
Gwyneth Paltrow had sex with Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
Brad Pitt had sex with Jennifer Aniston.
Still doing it.
Mm-hmm. Jennifer Aniston at one time had sex with Tate Donovan. Who is Tate Donovan?
I have no idea, but Rob's coming over here. It's in his brain.
Hold on, you know what? Excuse me. I'm going backwards on this one.
But Tate Donovan was a boyfriend. He dated Jennifer Aniston for a couple episodes on Friends. And he was in maybe the Brothers McMullen, an Ed Burns movie.
Hold on, I'm doing this one backwards. I got to start over. Ben Affleck banged Gwyneth Paltrow, who banged Brad Pitt, who banged Jennifer Aniston, who banged Tate Donovan, who banged Sandra Bullock, who banged Ben Affleck.
Wow.
So that's how that chain goes. And look, they have pictures of all of them in little beds. With little arrows.
There they are.
Showing you who banged who in Hollywood.
And it all gets back to the same person.
Yes, it starts with Heather Locklear, Julia Roberts, and the third one, Ben Affleck.
Pretty cool.
Okay?
I don't know what that means, but it's pretty cool.
Then you have George Clooney, and just all the POAs that he's been with.
Hey, he's George Clooney.
Yeah.
It's his job.
Good for him.
We'd be disappointed if he didn't.
Then you have Good Marriage. So much on Tom and Nicole. Please, would you stop with the Tom and Nicole stuff?
You know, the only thing that was done in all the media on Tom and Nicole is still the funniest thing is that announcer for David Letterman, Alan Coulter, who looked in the camera and wanted to console her sexually. Funniest damn thing I've seen on Letterman in a long time.
Yeah, but on the follow-up, though.
And then the follow-up, they get done doing this, and so, baby, I'll be here for you, and everybody's laughing, and then he goes back to Dave. Dave starts going on this spiel. He says, Dave? Yes, Alan. And he turns back to the camera and he says, and Tom? The same goes for you. That's great. Fantastic.
Oh, let me see. Then you have, who's sleeping with who? Now, a lot of these people I never heard of before. I mean, obviously, everybody knows Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake.
Do we?
Katie Couric and Tom Werner.
He's like a producer type.
The TV executive. Then you have Adam Sandler.
That's Carsey Werner, I think.
Right.
I think that's he's a bigwig.
Adam Sandler and Jacqueline Titone.
How do you spell that?
Titone. Jacqueline Titone.
It wouldn't be Titone?
Well,
is there a chance that it could be Titone?
I read it Titone. Titone.
That's isn't that Hef's plane?
She's
Hi, this is Hugh Hefner. Would you please gas up tip 1? We're probably getting dumped here. Sorry about that.
She's a model.
Wow.
She's a model in South Florida.
Bless her heart.
Then you have okay, now this one scared me. Because it says Sandra Bullock and Bob Schneider. And when I first read it, I thought, Rob Schneider, the guy from Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
I saw him down at the Super Bowl. He wasn't looking too hot.
But as it turns out, no. Bob Schneider is a musician. Okay? And Matthew McConaughey, Ellie, he's now banging some girl named Sally Richardson. How kinky stars get their kicks. Dates with hell. Dates that have gone to hell. Oh, here's some dates that went awful. Minnie Driver and Matt Damon.
She's been around, that Minnie Driver.
Sharon Stone and Dwight Yoakam. Dwight Yoakam is another one. I can't figure out. He's like a Tom Petty look-alike.
Skinny rocker.
Laura Dern and Billy Bob Thornton.
Hey, now there's another slut, Billy Bob Thornton. He's been around the block a few times, too, but he's with,
what's her name now?
Angelina Jolie.
Right, John Voight's daughter. God, girls go nuts for him.
And he's pretty emaciated. They like emaciated guys. That's why we don't have a chance.
And then, well, that's it then. That's all you got on that. You got pictures of John Bonet's brother in a swimming pool. I mean, why we need to see this in the Star?
They won't let it go, will they?
I don't know. John Bonet's brother makes a splash. And it's just pictures of the kid in the swimming pool.
And of course, well, there's the reason. Yeah, the upper left-hand corner. You have to get the picture of John Bonet in there, right? Because they know people will read anything about that.
Okay, so that's from the Star.
The Star, very rich.
Then we go to the Globe. Now, in the new Globe, Tom and Nicole, shocking reason they broke up. Temptation Island, threesome sex scandal exposed. Gwyneth Paltrow in distress. Oh, now this was funny. Okay, this is goddamn funny.
Is this the Gwyneth Paltrow thing?
Yes. Gorgeous Gwyneth Paltrow is a damsel in distress. Sources tell Globe she started using the hair-growing drug Rogaine.
Oh, no.
Because she's terrified of losing her hair.
Oh, my God.
Gwyneth is worried about going bald because she's had her hair treated and dyed so many times it's become weak at the roots. Friends say the 28-year-old has been using Rogaine on the set of her new movie. The solution, rubbed into her scalp twice a day, helps women with thinning hair.
Gwyneth DeVito.
Let me see. They've been streaking Paltrow's hair with blonder tints. They advise her to take Rogaine. Gwyneth is constantly looking in the mirror to check her hair and make sure it's not falling out.
Oh, look at my hair. It's falling out.
She keeps seeing if there's a bald patch developing.
Oh, no. It's falling down the drain each and every day.
That says to me, look out for hairy nipples.
Mm-hmm.
Girl takes Rogaine, look out for hairy nipples.
I can't stop it.
Okay, Ally McBeal star falls for Hugh Grant.
Callista and Hugh?
No, it's some other girl. Buzz, you would know her. What's her name? Portia de Rossi.
She's lovely. Yeah.
Oh, she's a fox.
You should have seen Anne Heche on Ally McBeal last night. I know you love Anne Heche. She was wearing this low-cut thing, slinking around. Man, yeah, you would have loved it.
I hate Ally McBeal.
I know you do, but you love Anne Heche.
I know the word gay has been tossed around so much on today's show, but it's such a queer show. And I saw the ads with Barry Manhole last night on Ally McSqueal.
As a gag, yes.
Oh, as a gag.
Yes.
Yeah, as a gag. Let me see. And what was the gag, incidentally, with Barry Manhole?
That anybody would actually like him.
He was blindfolded naked. And they had him coming in, and all the cast members on Ally McBeal were looking at his penis.
He sang in a bathroom stall.
And he called his penis Mandy.
Here's a great one. Backstreet Boys booze nightmare.
Oh, really?
AJ drinks a bottle of Jack Daniels a night to beat depression.
Wow! Boy, hey, who would have thought? You think those squeaky clean boy bands.
That's fantastic. Backstreet Boy, and please, he's a man. Backstreet man.
Isn't he 30?
Yeah, no, this one's 23.
Oh, okay.
AJ has amassed a $160 million fortune.
Don't be drinking, AJ.
Does that make you puke? He's got $160 million.
That'll buy you a lot of Jack. That'll buy the Gentleman Jack.
Yeah. But it takes a $15 bottle of whiskey a day to make him happy.
It's a lot of whiskey. Lisa would know.
Despite his fame and fortune, the pressures of performing in the boy band have triggered a downward spiral. He drinks booze as he sits alone in hotel rooms. He frankly admits, it's a quote from this guy now.
Why do they make such a big deal about that?
I sit on the bed, open a bottle of Jack Daniels, and stare at the walls.
And that is bad because
I couldn't go through with it anymore. I'd turn up at concerts, change on my own, leave as soon as the show was over, go back to my hotel room to drink again.
Life on the road, it can be real tough.
Can
it, Rob? It can be, Don, life on the road can be really brutal.
Sure can, Mike.
It sure can.
Oh, but then it ends with a happy story. He's kicked the habit now.
Oh, silly boy.
Because of his mommy.
Okay, be depressed all day then.
He had his breakthrough when he had a fallout with his mommy, Denise. Mamo. It was over nothing.
I quit booze because of my mamo.
Just me calling her, but it was made 10 times worse because of all I was going through. Well,
hello, mamo.
I like him better when he was drunk.
Mamo, I'm drunk on Jack Daniels, mamo. Mamo, you want me to quit the booze, mamo?
Here's a great headline. Barbie twins. You know those chicks, those models?
Ah, yes.
Barbie twins. We were raised by lesbians.
Hey, fantastic. Isn't that great? Look at how well they turned out.
Good job. Hear that bombshell Shane and Sia Barbie. Believe lesbians make terrific parents, and they should know the sexy twins were raised by their gay mom and her wife of nearly 30 years.
Bravo!
Beautiful.
Look what those lesbians gave us.
Hold on. Where's the... there's one more. We got a break, but this is a great one. Kathy Lee's Jealous Fury.
Fantastic. I'm so glad she's still in the tabloids.
Regis' new gal, Kelly, is younger, sexier,
right,
and smarter.
Ah, yes, much smarter.
And smarter.
I love that. I am so jealous.
Love that. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don.
Yes, hi, we are. Don and Mike.
This is Kevin, your drunk bowler friend from Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, the drunk bowler. You know this guy, Mike.
Hey, you picked a great day to call, sir.
Well, I've got news for you. Me and Lisa have been working on something. We're getting ready to start a summer league. Well, we're going to form a summer league. We're going to call it the Don and Mike Summer League.
Great.
And we're also going to do it in the fall too. And hopefully in about 3 or 4 years, 3 years at least, we'll have enough money to get you guys' butt back here to Wichita.
Everybody, this is really AJ from the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's fantastic, though, that you're doing that with the league. Did Lisa inform you about the costs associated with something like that?
No, not yet. I'll
shouldn't be anything too taxing.
I'll get back with that too.
How many people do you have involved with this?
Well, we've got none right yet. We're putting it down on the air so we can get this thing started.
None.
Gotcha. Okay. Are you drunk? Are you drunk now?
No.
How much have you had to drink this afternoon?
Today?
Yeah.
3.
3 what?
Yep.
3 buds?
3 cans of Bud, yes.
Breakfast?
None. No, I don't drink till after 4.
After 4?
Good
man. Wow, that's good self-discipline.
What's the name of that bowling alley you go to in Wichita?
Well, that was Rose Bowl West, but we're going to go do this one at West Acres Bowl.
Don't you remember the last time this guy called, we had like a half hour with this guy?
Talking about him and his friend banging his wife, I believe.
Yeah,
yeah, you know what?
Right, just happen to remember that.
That's the original reason. You're the guy
who sat out on the porch while your best friend was inside with your wife.
Yeah.
Well, I know. Well, I was in bed. They sat on the front porch.
Yeah. They sit on the front porch, okay?
This guy gets drunk and goes to bed every night.
Passes out. Meanwhile, she's out there with the best friend.
On the front swing.
Swinging on the front swing. And you speculated that they're doing more than just swinging.
Giving the hee-haw and the old meemaw.
There's new news to that. The best friend got married.
Oh, does he still come over a lot?
No, can't see him. Only on Monday nights when he goes bowl with us.
So you mean he doesn't spend any more quality time with your wife?
None at all.
Oh, really?
None at all.
None.
What about Monday nights? Does he see your wife on Monday nights? Or even a worst-case scenario, is your wife home alone on Monday nights?
No, she bowls with us.
Oh, she bowls with you.
Has your wife found a new friend to take the place of the old friend?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Really, and who is he?
Well, it was her old boyfriend.
Her old boyfriend?
Yeah, her old boyfriend.
So do they sit out on the front porch and talk at night after you drink and pass out?
No.
When do they get together?
Never. They're just good friends. That's all they are.
Well, wait a minute. If you say never and then you say they're just good friends, I mean, if they have some contact, is it by phone? Sir?
I'm going to bowl with him tonight. My wife, the other boy.
I remember now how the conversation went, that he's such a good listener and he answers all of our questions.
Well, this is why his wife bangs all these other guys, because look at him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the other guy, his best friend, was banging his wife while he was sleeping right in the bedroom right next door.
That was not true. That was all make-believe, and you know it.
Well, your wife does seem to like to entertain the other gentlemen callers.
Well, I'm serious about this bowling league.
Hold on. Don't you think it's odd, though, that after your wife had been such close friends with your best friend, as soon as he got married, she started hooking up again with her old boyfriend?
She's had this boyfriend for many years, ever since the boys were in baseball.
Yeah, well, all the more reason why she probably is having difficulty cutting him loose.
You're not concerned by that?
Nope.
Why?
Because I know the guy. We're not, I know them. They're not doing anything.
I don't know if we asked this the last time, but how is your sex life with your wife?
Great.
When's the last time you banged her?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. All right. Well, that's good.
It's Saturday night and Sunday morning, but,
Really?
Yeah.
Could you remember both times? Was it you both times? What I mean is on Sunday morning, maybe if you...
Explain what you mean by you.
Okay, what I mean is on Sunday morning, maybe it's like, when you get in there, it's kind of sloppy, and you think, oh, I must have been here last night.
When in fact it was someone else.
Could have been the old boyfriend.
No. We were supposed to go out with him, but we didn't go out with him Saturday night.
See, that's dangerous, I think. If you're going out socially, even if you're bowling, with the ex-boyfriend around, I think it's dangerous.
Well, we all meet on Monday nights and go bowling, but...
And I think it's a telling sign that she used to sit out on the front porch with your best friend after you would get drunk and pass out, and now that he's married...
The old boyfriend's around.
She's just slid someone else in.
Well, the old boyfriend's married, too. So we're just all a bunch of friends, and, we call them boyfriends, girlfriends, this thing.
Have you dated anyone that's in this bowling league that, your wife would be concerned about?
No way.
Ah, yeah, see the double standard.
Right. See, if it was me, I would be pissed if I was drunk and passed out and my wife was sitting on the front porch with my best friend.
Yeah, you get sloppy drunk and, go to bed. Meanwhile, somebody's bowling strikes and spares out there with your wife.
Yeah, he's down there giving the old Jimmy Dean.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? A nice pork sausage.
Well, it could be the bowling pin. They got that funny shape.
How many beers a night are we drinking, sir?
Recently?
Yeah, average. Give me an average drink.
Average? 6, 7.
6 or 7 a night.
A night? 7 nights a week?
Yeah.
More on the weekend?
The weekend, usually more every night, yeah.
Yeah, like an average Friday night.
10? 10?
Friday night, probably a good 12. I read a good full novel.
Really?
See, 12 beers on Saturday night. On an average...
Saturday night, not too much, because I just don't on Saturday nights too much.
But you relax.
On an average weeknight, you'll have 6 or 7 beers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday night, he's drinking like a case of Diet Coke.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Where's your wife? Have we ever talked to your wife?
Not yet, because she's kind of a chicken.
Where's she at right now?
She's at work. Listen to this, I imagine.
She's in the root cellar. She's in the root cellar right now.
Are you sure she's not at some hotel?
Well, what time is it? 4 o'clock? A little after 4? Then she's over to her girlfriend's house. She's probably not listening.
It's the lack of time together that concerns me.
You need to get her one of those house arrest things so you can track her wherever she is.
Ankle bracelet.
Hey, let me ask you a question, and I mean this seriously.
Yes, sir.
Do you ever inspect her underpants when she comes home?
I don't need to.
You ever smell them?
I've done her laundry, and they're always clean.
You might want to check them occasionally and see if they smell like love.
You know what? I saw something on TV. I asked you not. On the Channel 4 News the other night, I saw this thing where they're selling a product now and both guys and girls can use it, where the spouse can take the other one's underpants and, put some spray on it, and it'll show you if there's any DNA in the underpants.
Oh, really?
From somebody else besides your husband or your wife.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it said it works best finding jizz in girls' underpants.
Did they try it on Joe Krebs?
No, Joe Krebs had nothing to do with the story.
I would say for guys, that'd be a little, for guys' underwear, it'd be a little different. You know what I mean?
Well, no,
you'd find DNA in all guys' underwear.
Yeah, but what they were saying was that you specify, what you have to do first is get either your husband or wife to go down and, get a prick in their finger and give some blood.
So you can actually analyze the DNA.
Yes, and then what you do is you walk around a little spray bottle and you spray your husband's underpants or you spray your wife's underpants.
Pretty complicated with the weekly trips to the forensic lab to find out if your spouse is cheating.
The way that they made this sound on TV,
home kit?
It's a home kit. You go, and right away, if the color turns blue, it means someone else was there.
Honey, will you go get me a loaf of bread and a home DNA kit, please? Have you heard about that, Buzz?
I have indeed. You don't even have to take your spouse down to have their blood tested. You can get a sample, you can swab a sample of their saliva off of a drinking glass. That provides enough DNA for comparison.
And how long does it take to analyze the DNA once you get the...
Once you have the kit, as soon as you spray it.
Do you have to send it out?
No.
No. The way they described it is...
It changes color.
You hold a pair of underpants up and you go... And if you're holding up a man's pair of underpants and you want to find some women's leave-ins in there, immediately they would change to spots of blue that would show you that there's been someone else in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
Interesting.
Yeah. Science marches on.
Don, I can almost positively guarantee you that my wife has not been with any other man except for me.
How would you feel if I was to buy you that DNA test and send it to you?
Go right ahead.
Would you spray your wife's underpants?
Do you want me to send the underpants for the results?
Can I ask you one other question, sir?
Yes, sir.
How are your teeth?
My teeth?
Your teeth.
They're just fine.
Of the original 32, how many are there?
I've got 2 more. I've got 4 crowns.
How many are missing? Hold on. Let's get a... I'm out of money. Oh, he already told us 2.
Oh, 2 are missing.
I wanted to bet on how many teeth he still had in his head.
Both of them are back lower wisdoms.
Lower wisdoms?
I didn't need them.
Really?
Certainly not.
So it's not the front 2?
Nope.
All right, well, listen, I'll make you this deal.
Yes, sir.
If you send me your wife's underpants, we'll get the DNA test in here. But I also need a sample of her saliva.
So you can know.
Send me a Dixie cup with some of your wife's spit in it and her underpants, and I'll perform the test, and I'll let you know.
You'll perform the test. You'll probably jizz on them before you perform the test, though.
Oh, that wasn't very kind?
No. I know what he's saying. He's saying that I will spoil the sample.
Yes, of course.
I promise I will not.
Not until later.
I will not.
Not until later.
I will give you an honest answer on how faithful your wife has been to you.
Okay, on a serious question, though?
You don't need the kit done. You can do it like you've always done it.
Hey, Don, Mike, but I'm serious about this. We're going to pull this league off, and we're going to do a 35-week and a 12-week.
Okay,
we're going to get with KFH, and
maybe someday you'll figure out. We don't care about your bowling. We like talking about how your wife is banging other guys.
See if we can get her on the show sometime.
Well, she's not banging.
We'll be the judge of that. We'd like to interview her.
All right, I tell you what. We'll talk about your bowling league when you get your wife on this show.
We'll have a few harmless questions we'll need to have answered.
Or when you send us your wife's underpants.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, you're not going to get that probably, but... Well, wait a minute. I do have that package. You guys sent me that one...
Yeah, all right.
Fiber deal.
All right, goodbye.
All right.
Goodbye now.
Boring.
Goodbye.
Hey. Let me talk to Lisa or Rob or Todd or somebody.
No.
No, bye.
Because I do need to find out what it's going to cost.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Don and Mike show.
Okay, stay on the
$1 million.
You like your bowling league? Each of the jackets with the Don and Mike logo embossed on the back will cost you $35,000.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don and Mike, how are you doing?
Hi, buddy.
Hey, I'm from West Virginia, but remind me to steer clear of friggin' Wichita, Kansas.
Right.
I'm not going near that place. Anyway, this is a true story. It happened tonight. Listening to you guys earlier today.
Tonight.
I'm sorry. Listening to you guys earlier tonight. It inspired me to go to the store and get something for my wife on Valentine's Day rather than waiting until tomorrow. So I go down to the florist, and of course there's 11 people in line there.
Right.
And I go through, and I'm hoping to get more than maybe dandelions or something at this point. And I get a dozen roses to be delivered to my wife tomorrow. She's going to be at home. Well, they hit me with this price. It's about $75.
Oh, God, man, that's the peak.
They love raping you, don't they, when it's Valentine's?
Well, so anyway, as I'm writing the check, I signed my name, and under my breath, I said to myself, boy, it was audible, but I said, boy, I hope I get my friggin' dice rolled. And wouldn't you know it, the clerk, who has to be in her late 40s, early 50s, at her youngest, looks me dead in the eye and goes, oh, so you listen to Don and Mike, too. I figure you probably will.
Well, that's nice.
Well, that's very nice. Well,
very nice story.
Thing is, the old broad was listening today, and I described how Frida had, rolled my dice earlier.
Well, what really ticked me off...
I hope she gave you a break on the price.
Well, no. What really ticks me off is, get this, if you go and you buy a single rose, if you were to walk in and get a single wrapped rose, it's $3. So you could go in and out 12 times and get a dozen for $36.
And
that's why when they hit me with this $75 price tag, I was like, what?
And I believe you stumbled onto the Rob Spiewak game plan.
All right, thank me again. Thank you, my friend. All right, see you later.
And he'll sell the plastic.
Bye-bye. Well, that's no different than we were down at the Super Bowl.
Right.
And Wendell found that great cigar shop in Ybor City that sold those Opus X cigars that I love.
One to a customer?
Two to a customer.
Two to a customer.
That I had Wendell buy them. Rob buy them. I think I wanted you to buy a couple of them. I
don't know what I was doing.
I had Bart in line buying them for me.
You did eventually get them, right?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay, that's good, because I know we went back a couple of times.
Yeah, I was a little obsessive about it.
But you got them eventually?
Yeah, I got them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got them. I just had to go down with a group of people.
Oh, okay. I would have gone in there if you needed more.
No, it was the next day. You were gone the next day.
Oh, it was the next day, because I know you're pretty short on those, aren't you?
F you. As far as anybody knows, I'm very short on those.
Very short.
I'm always looking for Opus X cigars. I'm always looking for them.
You're the Mad Max of cigars.
Let's try to give away $500 right now with secret song number 6.
We'll run Cigar Town.
Phone number 877-365-3636. Be the 100th caller now.
Number 1, Arbitron Radio, the Don and Mike Show.
Who's this?
This is a very special call. Hello, is this G. Gordon Liddy?
Yes, it is.
This is Regis Philbin. How are you?
Hey, Reed.
They love to hee-haw with the wrinkled Meemaw.
Oh, yeah.
Don and Mike.
After much concern yesterday at this time, tomorrow's blind date contest is a go. We got our Mr. Perfect. He'll be nude. Girls will be topless. He'll be blindfolded.
Very good.
Some girl wins $1,000. All the girls get DVD players and candy,
chocolate,
and flowers. Tomorrow, please don't ask us questions about the concept. You'll love the concept for the contest tomorrow.
Leave it alone.
We do have room for 1 or 2 more gals. We're no longer picky about how you look.
Right.
You just got to be topless. You wear your underpants or some kind of workout outfit on the bottom or a thong or
fatigues.
You just be nude. The dude will be nude, Mr. Perfect. The Lorenzo Lamas lookalike, he will be nude tomorrow and blindfolded.
He'll be a nude dude.
And you will hear all of it tomorrow. Now, if you're a girl and you are interested, this will be your last chance to give Lisa a call after we get done with caller number 100 at 877-365-3636. All right. For tomorrow, Valentine's Day and the Big Blind Date Show. Also tomorrow, live, our favorite wrestler, Mankind.
Right.
And all of our contestants will be able to meet Mr. Kind on the show tomorrow.
Hello, Mr. Kind.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Yes, I'm caller 100.
Yes, you are. And what's your name, my friend?
My name's Keith.
Keith, where are you from?
Citrus Heights, California.
Beautiful. Keith.
What's up?
You won the Hannibal Prize Pack.
Great.
Right. Well, we couldn't say enough good things about the movie.
That's fine.
Decide on your own. You won the Hannibal Prize Pack. Go see it. Go decide for yourself. Courtesy of MGM, Universal, and AMC Theaters.
All right.
Now you go for $500 with secret song number 6, a number 1 hit record from the 1970s. We need title and artist, please. Don't answer till Mike sings like J-Lo. Yeah. You're so goddamn hip.
Thank you.
And we wish you Godspeed.
Caller, name this secret song.
There it is. Love that. Can't wait for the J-Lo. I want to mention that the money that we're giving away in this contest is courtesy our friends upstairs at Main Street Title.
My love don't cost nothing.
Yeah. Yes.
I will say, If You Leave Me Now by Chicago.
And that is an excellent guess. That is unfortunately wrong.
Oh, too bad.
Thank you, though, my friend.
Thank you.
And don't forget that every guest is a clue for you. Clue for you. And I, for one, love the way that you're putting in the best of dance and romance now.
No help today. A tiny bit of help with the Lenny Kravitz just to get the second half of the lyric. But I'm really starting to do my own research, Don.
Okay, let me, I want to get to this because I want to place a call to Regis Philbin in a second.
All right, very good.
But I want to read you the story. The best story in the tabloids this week is Connie Lee Gifford's Jealous Fury. Now, before you throw this away and say that they're making up quotes, let me read you some of the quotes, and then they have a quote from Kathy Lee Gifford's attorney.
Whoa.
At the very end of this.
Okay.
Okay, the story starts off, it says, Connie Lee Gifford is seething with jealousy after learning that Kelly Ripa will be her permanent replacement on the Regis Talk Show. Kathy Lee said to friends, quote, "If I have to listen one more time about how young, smart, and sexy Kelly is, I am gonna bust." Kathy Lee is bitter that the show's ratings have soared without her, and she's grumbling that her newly picked replacement, 4 months pregnant Kelly, is an imitation Kathy Lee.
I bet she is.
Quote,
I believe that.
"Kelly Ripa has ripped off my style," Kathy Lee said. "She's a clone of me. She's got my styles, my mannerisms, even my patented shrug."
Right.
She must have spent hours and hours studying tapes of me on the show before applying for the job.
Oh, God, I love it. I hope it's all true.
Connie Lee warns that Kelly will need a lot more than mannerisms and good looks to keep the audience hooked.
Wow.
Quote,
"She needs scandal."
"Kelly will soon find out it takes more than beauty to keep viewers interested."
Oh, God.
Kathy Lee said the job requires having real stories about real-life experiences. She said what happened in her own life helped her to be successful on the show. And she lucked out by meeting Frank at the start of her job on Live. Viewers were able to follow along as she and Gift dated, got married, and had their kids. Meanwhile, Kelly's already married and has a toddler. Kathy Lee said, quote, "Kelly already has a husband and family, so she can't talk about dating. And how interesting can a career in soap operas be?"
This is funny. I love this.
Despite her griping, Kathy Lee wished Kelly well.
Right.
Quote, "I wish Kelly luck because she's going to need it. When the honeymoon wears off, she's going to realize how hard it was to do what I did so well for 15 years.
Sure.
Kathy Lee's attorney,
Kathy Lee Grigsby,
Ronald Konecki, denied that his client is jealous of Kelly or that she resents her.
Sure.
However, and this is a quote from Kathy Lee Gifford's attorney, "Mrs. Gifford agrees with your sources that Ms. Ripa is a younger, smarter, sexier copy of Kathy Lee Gifford."
Fascinating.
Kathy Lee's attorney also says through Kathy Lee that Kathy Lee predicts that Live with Regis and Kelly will flop without Kathy Lee.
Yeah, like the ratings have flopped since she left.
There's only one direction the show is going from here, and that's down.
Oh.
She's jealous! And that is from Kathy Lee's attorney.
There you go. So you know it's got to be somewhat based in fact.
The guy who goes on record with them.
You know, and regardless of whether they were sitting in the room with all the other quotes and making them up, you know that's the way she feels.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know that probably confiding to friends, that's probably her whole rap. She must have studied tape of me. She looks so much like me.
Now, they got a review of the show. The reason I'm setting this up is we're going to call Regis here in a second.
Oh, good.
They got a review of it today in USA Today of the first day of Regis and Kelly. And let me see. Ripa's debut is remarkably deferential. Apparently, staring at Regis in adoration goes with the job. But she's going to have to learn when to knock it off. At the very least, she should have looked surprised when he managed to turn a conversation about the attention she has received into a story about the day he was named the host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which apparently didn't get the press coverage Regis thought it deserved.
Well, I mean, I think that she's cutting her teeth on this show right now.
Let me see. As the weeks go by, one assumes the show will settle into a new co-host chemistry to replace the much-discussed sexual tension between Philbin and Gifford. In addition to the 40-year difference in their ages, Kelly Ripa apparently has decided to adopt the role of doting daughter, which is fine as long as she avoids any sign of flirting.
Yeah, that'll be the gross factor.
It's too early in the morning to be dealing with mixed signals.
That's a pretty astute analysis, I think.
Let me see. Her role as half of Daytime's new dynamic duo seems crystal clear. He speaks, she responds. He interrupts, she defers. He gives her a picture of himself as a gift. She calls for a close-up on the photo. Smart girl? Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the review of Regis and Kelly.
Give it some time. She'll get more of an edge. That'll be fine.
And you just heard what Kathy Lee Gifford thinks. Now, I know we got to go to break, but let me just see if I can get Regis on the phone. and get him to hold during the break.
That'd be great. This is usually a time when we can reach him.
Right.
Hopefully he's there.
Late in the day. If he's not taping the Stupid Millionaire show. And again, I'll just see if Regis will take the call, then we'll talk to him at our next break.
Good.
Hello?
Reg.
Yeah, hold on a second. You called me in the middle of something. Hold on just a second, okay?
Regis? Yeah.
Can you hold on a second?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of...
Oh, he's having to be...
God damn it. Hold on.
I think he's taking a BM.
This isn't...
Hey, Regis?
Hello?
Regis?
Yeah, I'm indisposed, right? Who am I talking to?
This is Don Geronimo from the Don and Mike Show.
Oh, shit. Well, then, fine. Hi, Don. How are you? I'm kind of in the middle of, you know what I'm in the middle of.
What are you having? Are you taking a crap?
I'm trying to, but it's not working. I'm on my bathroom phone. I'm on my toilet phone.
All right, here's what
Hi, how are you?
We're going to do a commercial set.
Yeah.
Can I call you back after you take a dump?
I'd appreciate if you would. Do you want me to wait on hold, or do you want to call back?
No,
I could just set the phone down here, and if you want to come back a little later, what do you want to do?
I want to ask you about your new co-host.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Well, then, fine.
All right.
That'd be great.
Just set the phone down.
Yeah, well, all right. How long will it be? About 15 minutes.
No, how long's the commercial break? 6.5 minutes.
I don't know. All right, I'll wait though. We'll talk.
Okay.
I have one of these new phones. They actually can put them right in the bathroom right now.
That's beautiful.
Have you ever heard of those? They have them in a lot of
hotels.
The hotels that I've been in, and so I've got it right here in my own home. I had it put it in the apartment. All right, but I'll talk to you in about 5. Okay,
you got it.
Oh, thanks, Don.
You've got it.
Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Come on, Regis.
Okay. Man. Nancy, you are listening to Regis Philbin's Strain.
Oh, it is a rock.
To have a bowel movement.
Ow.
God. Apparently it's hurting him. Oh, he's going for the paper. Okay, I can't bear to let you folks hear this. What I'm going to do is go to break now, and when we come back, hopefully Regis will be done with his BM. Okay, we will be right back.
Number 1, Arbitron rated, the Don and Mike Show.
We're concerned about AIDS inside our White House. Make no mistake about it.
The mayors of Connieland, Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
So, Regis. Well, yeah, he hung up. Well, he was busy. All right, hold on. He was in the middle of something. Give me a minute here. I don't know how he feels about the new lady.
Yeah, I'd love to know.
See if he's done with his BM yet.
He was having trouble.
Hello?
Hey, Reed.
Don. 5 minutes has gone by. I'm all finished. Everything's fine. Everything's doing great.
Did you have a nice BM?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here with I'm in bed. I'm lying in bed right now and, having a little rest. We get up early on Dairy Live, but I'm doing fine.
So how is it with the new piece of ass?
Oh, she's fantastic. You're talking about Kelly Ripa.
Right.
She's a Ripa, pal. I'll tell you right now, she's fantastic. I love having her on the show. You like our choice? You think we made the right decision, Don?
Yeah, except the fact that she's knocked up right now.
Yeah, we couldn't do anything about that, but she was the overwhelming choice just about an hour ago. Gelman just left. He was here, and we were talking about how wonderful she is. We'll be able to translate the pregnancy into a great ratings boon. It'll be fantastic, when she's got the pregnancy. She's going to work right up up until she has the baby, and should be fantastic. She'll be, well, then fine.
Did you read the article that I just read in the Star or the Globe, one of those things about
Yeah, I read that.
Kathy Lee saying that there's no way she could ever be as good as Kathy Lee was?
Oh, that bitch. I tell you right now, why doesn't she just get happy with what she left? You know, we cut her off. She's not going to be on the show. We're not going to talk about her on the show. She's not going to have anything to do with the show. My show, Millionaires, an overwhelming success. Her album sold 3 copies. She's going to have to get over that. And, you know, she's got plenty of money put away from her sweatshops. You know, just go to a house in Connecticut, feed her dogs, and enjoy life. Enjoy menopause, which is right around the corner if it's not already there for her. She should I get all hot and bothered. You know, it's time for us to move on. And I'm still working, even though there's a 40-year difference between me and Miss Ripper.
Has your wife, Joy, forgiven you for that, for banging that Notre Dame cheerleader?
Well, Don, you should know about the marriage of Joy and I can talk honestly with you as I always can. She doesn't care about that. It was, you know, and that actually didn't happen. You know all the stories.
Oh, come on, Reed.
You know the truth. It didn't happen. No, the truth is, I'm not interested in that woman in the fur coat.
Oh, that's right.
It was leaked. It was leaked from the Buena Vista producers. They wanted to, you know, get that out there in the media.
You mean that was a cover-up to cover up the real story of your real affair?
Yeah, of course it was.
So you mean...
If I have the image of, you know, being the ladies killer, the man about town with the women, you know, that's okay. That's fine. I don't care about that. What I'm concerned about, of course, is some of the other stuff getting out that only you know, the stuff that I only tell you on your... on your show.
So you mean that the whole story about you banging the Notre Dame cheerleader, that was simply put out there...
Hey, hold on, somebody's at the door.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
To draw attention away from his supposed love affair with Michael Gelman.
Hello.
Brilliant.
Oh, look who's here. Hey, how are you? Hello, Michael.
Oh, it's him.
Come on in. He's back. Chinese night. Chinese food. He's here with Chinese food. He's opening up all the Chinese food right now. He's fantastic. Hey, you got Moogle Guy Fan. Come here for a second.
Where's your wife Joy during all this?
I don't know. She's out. She's out of the country, I think. Well, she's on the West Coast. She's in Hawaii. No, California. I don't know. I'm not sure. Mike, look at that. You brought egg rolls. My favorite. Come here. I love you too.
They are gone.
You are my friend. Let me give you a little grab. All right, hold on. He brought the Chinese food for us, and we're going to have a nice little dinner together and talk about live with Regis and Kelly.
Well, tell me something.
Yeah.
Was there a tabloid that had uncovered the truth about your relationship with Michael Gelman?
He's tickling me. I'm doing an interview with the radio guy, Don, the one that knows about us. Hey, hello! Go away. Wait in the living room. Oh, come on now. There's something in there for you. I brought something in there for you. Yeah, go just check it out. See what it is. It's for you special. Yeah, put it on. Put it on. Put it on for me. Thank you, Mike. All right, I'm sorry. That's rude of me. I'm doing a radio interview and I was talking to Michael.
Was there a tabloid that discovered the truth about your relationship with your producer, Michael Gelman?
To the best of my knowledge, Don, you're the only one that knows about our relationship. There's never been anything in the Star, the Globe, or any of those tabloids about what's going on for real. You're the only one that knows that. You know about my marriage to Joy being basically a sham, and, you know, Michael's new marriage to that wonderful, wonderful actress who plays his wife. It's a total sham. And, you know, Michael Gelman and I are very much in love and very happy. And he's responsible for all of my success. And he's my lover and he's my confidant. I think he's great. Even with the age difference that we have, he still makes me very happy. He satisfies me.
Is it true that for Valentine's Day you're giving him a vat of Vaseline?
No. That's your polluted way of looking at it. I bought him. He's in there right now seeing what I bought him. I bought him something special, and he's putting it on right now. He's putting on a very tasteful, nice outfit that I bought for him. A very nice male sleepwear collection that I bought. Some very nice. They're kind of like Rob Petrie pajamas. They're very nice, but the difference is they have a flap. and they're beautiful. They're really
easy
nice.
access,
Yeah,
right?
he's putting it on right now.
You're pretty good at right now, aren't you, sweetheart? I love you so much. I love being with you.
Are you still
being with you, Michael.
Are you still teaching him to cook?
Yeah, he's not good. He's not. I do most of the cooking.
Is it true?
We eat out. We eat out most every night.
Is it true that you're helping him learn how to brown his meat?
I brown his meat all the time. He's not good at it. I taught him how to do that. I said, let me tell you something. If you want me, I'll brown your meat every night. And sometimes he browns my meat. As a matter of fact, most of the time he does. Well, then fine. I don't matter. Doesn't matter to me. Either way, it's just fine. But he's a hell of a kid. He doesn't like talking to you. He calls you a potty mouth is what he does. He does.
Don't you call God's the potty mouth? That's God's the potty mouth.
After you...
Oh.
What?
Oh, you look good. Oh, God, you look cute. He looks so good in these Sammies. You should see him. He looks fantastic. He looks taller. You look 4 feet taller.
So does Kelly Ripa, the new co-host, does she have any idea that you and Gelman are this close?
No. She doesn't have any knowledge about that. Yeah, what does she need to know? She knows he's the producer, I'm the co-host, I'm the guy she's got to make look good, and if she's going to start talking about, what's going on, he doesn't have, when we're on the set of Live with Kelly and Regis, he doesn't do anything. We have a nice handshake and we play it cool. We got plenty of time. We both live right next door to each other in Manhattan, and there's no need for all that, all that hanky-panky going on the set. Sometimes when we're working late in the office, occasionally, if we have a moment, we'll steal that. We'll have sex. But other than that, there's nothing really big. He's just a good kid. And he doesn't like you, though. He says, I shouldn't go on the air with you and tell you these secrets. You're the only one that knows. He's crazy to get me off this show.
Ask him if he'll come on the air with us.
Hold on just a second. Hey, Michael.
Don wants to talk to you. Oh, come on. All right.
He said he'll talk to you really briefly. All right. But he doesn't want you to embarrass him.
This will be a first.
Hold on a second.
I believe we've had Michael Gelman on before. The producer of the Regis Show.
Hello?
Does Regis brown your meat?
Oh, you're in trouble. He just ran away. Don't cry. Stop it. He didn't mean anything by that.
I asked him if you brown his meat.
Hey, come on now. You know he's sensitive. You know what he's doing. He thinks you're bashing him. I don't want that. Come on now. What the hell are you doing? Why are you doing that to him? Don't pick on him. I told him to come on the show, and you said something. What did you say to him that offended him?
I had a cooking question. I asked him if you browned his meat.
What's the matter? He said he had a cooking. He's inconsolable. He's sobbing on the end of the bed. Come on now. Why are you upsetting my boy?
Hold on.
It's going to be all better.
Listen, Regis, do you brown his meat?
Yes, I do.
Well, why don't you tell him right now, then?
I brown your meat, Michael. Don't I brown your meat? He's shaking his head and he's not even talking. He's sitting there, his shoulders are sobbing up and down. He must have hurt his feelings. He's very sensitive.
All right, well, listen.
One guy has to be sensitive in a good relationship.
All right, can I get your on-the-record quote about Kelly Ripa and the departing of Connie Lee Gifford?
Okay, you want the company line, the regular thing?
First give me the company line, then give me the real.
Okay, Kelly's a delightful addition to the Live with Regis and the Kelly Show. The Live with Regis show, and she's doing a great job. We look for great things with her during the pregnancy. It's going to be fun to trace her life and see what she's going. She has great energy and great wit to the show. We think she's going to be fantastic. I look forward to a long association, right up until the time I die.
Okay, what about the truth now?
She's all right. Like any other girl. She comes in there and does her thing. The real thing is what goes on behind the scenes, the real energy of the show. We could plug in any girl, any broad. It wouldn't matter. The thing is, as long as Michael and I are there in control, we're going to have a great show. It's going to be a smash hit. As long as I'm on the show, it's going to be great. But in all seriousness, if this falls through, it can be me again. Live with Regis and bring in all the hookers. Just have them one right after the other. I don't need that. Just put a whore next to me and I'll do it fine. They're all dirty. They're all dirty. Every one of them. Come on. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They're all filthy.
I know.
They're girls.
I know. They're girls. All right, go tell him. Let me just hear you tell him one more time that you love to brown his meat.
All right, I love to brown your meat, Michael. He wants to eat. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to console him, okay?
All right.
You take care, Don.
All right, nice talking to you, Regis. Thank you.
Mike, I'm so upset. Come here. You like this present?
You like your present? You like your present?
Oh, my God.
You like your present?
I'm hearing something.
Okay. Oh, God, yeah. Reach around the back.
The reach around.
Hey, maybe he's with the same move that Fruity used on me today.
Something was going on right when he hung up there.
Reached around and tumbled the dice.
Why do you always upset Michael Gelman? He never talks to you.
That's what I love about Regis. Regis really didn't get the brown the meat thing.
No. I mean, he thought you were talking about cooking, but Gelman got it immediately. That's why he tries to keep you away from
Buzz.
Yes.
Buzz.
In a world where owning a radio was strictly forbidden, one man found a way to bring good news to his people.
Buzz.
He made it up.
And I think that the lead story tonight should be that at 6:45, we're actually starting the news tonight. That's a bulletin. You know, got the contest taken care of. We did some bits today.
We did.
And now we're actually going to do the news.
We're on time. Buzz, what is your lead story? This is big. This is amazing. This is new this hour. Wait until you hear why we sunk a Japanese fishing boat. Just wait till you hear.
Because of Pearl Harbor?
No.
All right.
Okay.
It was an accident.
Stay
for
tuned.
news and comments coming up on the Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike Show. That was very professional.
Number 1, Arbitron Radio, the Don and Mike Show.
Well, no. I thought he said something to me, so that's why I gave you kind of that half-hearted way. Gotcha. Now, if I really don't want you, I'll just jump up and wave my arms around like I'm going to hit the bus. I've done that before. Friday, though, that's the day. That's the day. Refinance Friday. Big sale. Right. Absolutely. Another. Sorry. Do your mortgage Friday. Buzz, hold on. Okay. We got to do a break first. Okay. And we will be right back.
Number 1, Arbitron Radio, the Don and Mike Show.
2000 show going crazy.
Just like 4 solid hours of prostate manipulation. The Don and Mike Show.
Right. Hey, Bob. Mike and I were just talking about the first story you had. I know there's not a lot of details out. Right. That whoever ran into the Chinese ship, Japanese. There was same difference. That there was a civilian who was driving the nuclear sub
at the time. Yes, at that moment.
Yeah, what I was saying was that with a nuclear sub, especially a large one like that, it wouldn't be like you'd have one person at the control. There's not a steering wheel like on Gilligan's Island. You'd have probably, if even when you look at a movie like A Hunt for Red October, you got a bunch of people that make that happen. And I don't doubt that he was probably maybe sitting in the captain's chair or something that they've done like that. Same with the movie Crimson Tide. Right. Think about the Batman movie. The Batman movie from 1966 when they had the Penguin sub. Right. When they wanted to fire, and I know I'm taking this down to the lowest common denominator. When they wanted to fire their torpedoes at Batman and Robin, fire their umbrellas, Penguin had to give the order to Joker, who had to get on the headset and say, yo-ho, yo-ho. Yeah, right. Load the tubes. Right. And then the henchmen had to load the tubes, and then the Penguin had to give another order. Sure. So I don't think it's the case, and I'm sure we'll find out more about this story in the coming days, of some guy just like at a steering wheel. Yeah, where they had to pull up. I mean, it's an 8 or 9 person process. Right. For a big sub to surface.
And the Pentagon is saying, and it's hard to tell what mode they're in, but they're saying that it wasn't this one person being responsible for what happened. Right. But the point is there was a distraction there. Not everybody was at their station and paying attention at the time the sub surfaced.
And that civilian was Anna Nicole Smith. I bet it was a schmooze. Like you said to me during the spot that they give out all the time. Yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, one of my father's best friends, commanded a nuclear submarine, the USS Theodore Roosevelt, and we went on it when it was in dry dock. It wasn't. It was actually being repaired, but we went on and had dinner on it. It was, I was 13 years old. It was the coolest thing, and it was an older submarine when I was on it at 13. But there's just a lot of different things going on, a lot of different people with a lot of different jobs there, and it was. I'll never forget this. We were looking at a guy, I think the bridge was maybe 2.5, 3 miles away. I don't know what it was. It was some amazing distance away, and we could see this bridge, and we zoomed in, and I watched the guy, like, close-up, like I'm looking at you smoking a cigarette on the bridge.
Right,
and it
from
was
miles away.
Yeah, from miles away. It just had an incredible, viewfinder on it. So more reason why they should have been able to see that ship.
Exactly. The big questions are why didn't they see it in the periscope, and why didn't the near collision alarm go off? So that they're checking into that. Apparently, this has been a problem for some time.
All right. Gotcha.
Ever had something slip out of your mouth that just made you want to crawl into a hole?
Never.
For those for whom it has happened, California's Lieutenant Governor.
I believe that.
Never. Well, maybe once. Maybe twice.
California's Lieutenant Governor knows how you feel. Cruz Bustamante was giving a speech last week in honor of Black History Month. Friday, speaking to 400 people. He says he meant to use the word Negro. He says the other N-word came out instead, accidentally.
Oh, my God.
Sounds like Governor Rob Spiewak.
Rob Spiewak!
That's a bright move.
100 of the 400 people in the audience left in protest immediately. One woman said she was appalled. She says, you don't make a slip like that unless it's something you say normally. Cruz Bustamante says he wasn't raised that way, that it was an accident. The head of the trade union that invited him to speak.
Do you have the context of what he said?
No, I don't have the context, but I can tell you that the head of the trade union to which he was speaking said it's no big deal, he's forgiven. The guy even offered to go back before these same 400 people and apologize. The head of the trade union is now saying that won't be necessary. Yeah.
I'd love to hear a transcript.
Yeah, see what he was doing.
What was said and in what word and in what context.
Right.
The one N word, which is okay, was taken out and put the other N word, which isn't cool.
Pretty astonishing.
Yeah. The Swords and Sandals movie Gladiator got the most Oscar nominations when they were announced this morning.
You know, I was slamming Ridley Scott for Hannibal the other day, but I'm really, really glad Gladiator got those nominations. I think that's terrific.
Gladiator got a dozen, including Best Picture, Best Actor, and Best Director. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon was also tapped for Best Picture. It got 10 nominations.
Oh, come on!
It's been a dry year.
Oh, my God.
The other Best Picture nominees are Chocolat, Aaron Brockovich, and Traffic.
Yeah, you know, and
you went to see Traffic, right?
No, I never saw Traffic.
I gotta go see Traffic.
You know, and they give Tom Hanks the nomination just because they love friggin' Tom Hanks. And I know that I'm the only guy who thinks that Oh Brother, Where Art Thou was a decent movie.
Not the only guy.
But I really thought that George Clooney deserved a nomination. And what pissed me off is this always happens when you see on the screen the people who are nominated.
Yeah.
Like Willem Dafoe.
Right.
Okay.
For the vampire movie?
Yeah, I never. Who went to see that movie?
I'd like to see it, but I haven't seen it. It's different. It's like another one of these movies. It's impossible to find.
What pissed me off is it's very much Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? A movie that was in the theaters for a short amount of time, didn't make a great amount of money.
Right.
I liked George Clooney in that movie.
It's a great movie.
I liked Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Well, you're not the only one. I mean, he won a Golden Globe for Best Actor, and that's usually the precursor to the Oscar.
And frankly, the Aaron Brockovich stuff, that I don't get.
I loved Aaron Brockovich.
That may be the winner. They were thinking for a while. They had trouble coming up with enough movies to nominate this year.
Julia Roberts, though. That's the difference.
That is such a retarded movie to choose as Best Picture of the Year.
Well, you hate the stars, so there's no way you would like that movie.
No, I like Albert Finney.
You like? He was good in that, wasn't he?
And I've seen the real life Aaron Brockovich interviewed on television.
And like Julia Roberts with a push-up bra.
That's because I know it's so fake. Because I've seen her in that. What's the bad one with Hugh?
Notting Hill.
Yeah, and she's like flat as a board.
You like Notting Hill?
No.
I love Notting Hill.
No, I thought it was kind of a chick flick.
It was a chick flick.
Yeah.
I like chick flicks. Okay. Rob's giving a thumbs up to Notting Hill.
Oh, what does Rob know? Take a look at him. Look at him.
Thanks, Rob. Rob and I never agree on anything.
Hold on.
All right.
We got to do this. You got more Oscar stuff?
Not on Oscar, no.
Okay, hold on. Then we'll be right back.
Number 1, Arbitron Link, the Don and Mike Show.
Show me breath.
Oh, yeah. Of Carney's Minion, Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
We'll get the breast tomorrow on the Blind Date Show. Plus, Rasker Mankind, big show tomorrow. Back now to Buzz. Sponsored by egars.com, the best cigar site on the planet in your store. For great cigars from Macanudo, Partagas, and Punch.
www.egars.com. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Donna. Mike, here's an update on the submarine incident. A Navy spokesman says civilians are routinely allowed aboard U.S. submarines, and Commander Greg Smith says it's not unusual for a civilian to be allowed at one of the sub's 3 main control positions. But he says the commanding officer is always in control. However, one official says on the Greenville, the position occupied by a civilian would control the submarine's heading and angle.
Interesting. Yeah, but still, it's more than just, I know, a guy sitting there. I mean, I'm not busting your balls.
No, and we don't know for sure yet.
It's more than just a guy sitting there like with a steering wheel on a regular boat. Let's go fast! And even if the guy was just sitting there going, okay, 100 knots, left, go! Exactly. The captain would control the whole thing.
Right.
I mean, it would probably have very little to do with it.
That's probably right. William Shatner is going for it again. He's just purchased a license to get married for the 4th time in his life.
Great. Hope she swims.
Oh, God. He's 69. The bride-to-be is 42-year-old Elizabeth Martin of Indiana.
This is the tambourine man.
Good for him. No one likes to quitter.
A nice engagement present would be a flotation device for her.
Yes.
The next Mrs. Shatner.
A Tiffany snorkel.
From this penny forward.
Under Indiana law, the couple has 60 days to get married before the license expires. His 3rd wife, Noreen, died 2 years ago when she drowned in the Shatner swimming pool in Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's all broke up about that.
Shatner's first 2 marriages ended in divorce.
Oh, Mary.
Everybody doesn't love Raymond, but the good news is blacks and whites in this country are starting to watch more of the same TV shows. The latest study shows that our viewing habits are more similar now than they've been in 10 years.
Well, that's deceiving because we read the list earlier today.
Right.
And when we read it, I mean, there's marked difference between the black list and the white list, and the Hispanic list is a 1,000,000% different, favoring the Fox network.
Right. True. In 1996, though, Monday Night Football was all we had in common on those lists. Now, both blacks and whites list ER, Millionaire, The Practice, Judging Amy, and Touched by an Angel has Gotta See TV. But shows that rank in Nielsen's top 10 from week to week, Friends and Raymond, for example, rank down around 65th among black viewers.
Well, could you name the last time you saw a brother on Friends?
True.
I mean, outside of someone who might be in Central Perk, some background player who might be enjoying a cup of Frappuccino. Didn't we have a story a few years ago, maybe a year ago, about that, Friends is like the worst show on TV for that? For having African-American cast members?
Unbelievable. Likewise, a mistake on their part. Likewise, the Parkers on UPN ranks 116th overall. Hispanics ranked The Simpsons as their favorite show, followed by Monday Night Football.
Buzz, where did 18 Wheels of Justice come in on that?
I don't see it on the radar at all,
It did very well in West Virginia, though. One more, Buzzy.
Mad Magazine will never be the same.
And as a subscriber of this magazine in the last 5 years, from Buzz as my annual Christmas present, I'm pissed at this story. What's going on with your favorite publication?
After 48 years of running no real ads, issue number 403 will have 11 pages of them.
Right, I just run a dagger through my heart.
The publishers say the ads will help pay for more color pages inside.
I never liked Mad in color. I like Mad in black and white, and the thing I love about Mad is that there's no ads. All subscribers.
Right.
That's how they get their money.
Used to be. Quoting Mad, it's only a matter of time before other publications follow our bold lead and offer their own color pages and advertisements.
Right, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. That's funny. Alfred Ingeman. Hey, what me worry? A little less time worrying about ads, a little more time, drawing funny pictures.
Yeah.
Maybe you get more subscribers than just me every year. Now, is Mad considered a comic book? No. No. Serious reason. Let's get a call 100 right now. Phone number 877-365-3636. Be the 100th caller. We got something special for you. Good luck.
Number 1, Arbitron Radio, the Don and Mike Show.
Fantastic.
Excellent. Outrageous.
We just went to a funeral and it really cheered us up.
Ladies, step into their studio and talk to St. Peter.
Right.
The Don and Mike Show.
We got to fly, Buzz. Let's get out of here.
In sports, baseball's here. The first spring training camp opened today with the arrival of the Cincinnati Reds in Sarasota. The other teams will show up in the next 5 days. The NBA's regular season resumes tonight after the All-Star break. Will the Washington Redskins be charging admission again this year for fans who want to watch the team train?
No. Maybe no. They're going to move it back to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. What do we have for Daniel?
Dan Snyder quoted in today's Washington Post as saying it was clearly a mistake to charge people last year.
Told you!
But midday today, the team's vice president, Carl Swanson, said the mistake was not in charging, but in failing to explain to the fans that training camp had been transformed into a family fun day with games and food.
The whole thing was a cluster F, and I told you last year.
And finally, pop singer Christina Aguilera has just had her nipples pierced, according to the New York Post.
This little girl has a knocker.
The paper says she's thinking about getting her nose or navel pierced as well.
And you know what comes after that? We had it done on the show. Sure did.
Yeah. The man who did the piercing says he did see Christina's breasts, but quoting him, I've been doing this for 11 years. She was just another customer.
Right.
Sure. I'm Buzz Burbank on the Don and Mike Show.
No. Thank you, Buzz, for the news and the comments. Tomorrow, the Blind Date Show, I've been told at least 10 female contestants. Yay. Wow. Mr. Perfect. He's nude, they're topless, he's blindfolded. Trust me, you'll get the concept once we start it. Absolutely. Get $1,000 cash for the winner in the Dream Date. Also tomorrow on the show, professional wrestler, Mankind. And Mike States of going to the bank with my checks. Absolutely. Yes. Don't forget. Don't forget the cards for your wife tonight.
Yeah. Hey, I won't.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
I'm Carly 100.
Yes, you are. Hi, what's your name?
Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. Where are you from?
Springfield.
All right, now, Jessica, I want to give you a high-ticket item. I hope you appreciate it. And I'm not bull-assing you. You want a scuba certification class for 2 and your scuba company. Wow. Interested in that?
Yes, I would.
I mean, Frida and I did it, and we loved it. I love scuba diving. It's fantastic.
I've never done it.
Complete scuba certification includes classroom instruction, pool training, and open water scuba dive. This thing is worth like $500. Yeah. Call the Vinci Scuba Company at 703-263-0427. I recommend it highly. I told you, it's like flying like Superman. That's exciting. I love it.
Awesome.
You should have given one of those to Mr. Shatner. Hey, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Hold on a second. We'll be back tomorrow with a Valentine's Day show. See you then. Thank you and good night, Buzz.
Thank you. Good night, Don.
Thank you. Good night, Mike.
Thank you. Good night, Don.
Bobo, throw your Santa Claus hat of the year. Just like Sydney, Tyler, Cora. You. I'll see you tomorrow. Why is this yellow? Right. It's a bottle cap. Oh, okay. Okay, goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Till we meet again. Sunny day, just hanging out. Be kind. Have the pleasure of having as nice an audience as you've been tonight. And let me leave you
#1 Arbitron rated. The Don and Mike